games, and they'll be a week-to-week type deal. But, we can't wait to get them back because those guys are so valuable up there on the front.
Well, Coach, it's time. Best of luck tonight, and we'll be talking to you at the 3B Equipment postgame show.
All right, thank you.
All right,
man.
head football coach Benji Lewis. We'll be back with starting lineups and the coin toss right after this. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lion football on the Sports Network.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith. Through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomites with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
If you or a loved one have been the victim of medical negligence or a drug injury, we can help. Do what thousands of satisfied clients have done. Call Jeff Guerrero, the injury attorney, and go Guerrero.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mel's Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go on!
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to week number 9 of the Louisiana High School Athletic Football Association high school football season as the Ouachita Lions are back home. They come in at 3-4. We're going to talk about those 4 losses here, but we want to talk about this Ash Trojan team that has come in here tonight. They are the visitors, and they are wearing all white. But, folks, let me tell you, the Ash Trojans have a for-real team. I am Mike Downhour. With me is Desmond Lighton. Now, this guy was a two-way starter at Ouachita. This guy was an All-American at McNeese. Different colors, but that blue is just a little much sometimes. And then professionally at Canadian Football League, Des Lighton.
What's up, everybody? It's good to be here. We in full season mode, right?
Yes, we are. Well, heck, this is our last home game.
We're in the fourth quarter of the season.
Yeah, senior night just took place down on the field. All the seniors were honored with their parents, guardians, and all of those other folks down there with them. And just kind of, it's one of those where you have to really kind of just sink in here to come on, get in this shot here. Chris Lewis is here, by the way. Our Mr. Captain Sideline is what we call him.
Absolutely.
He's the fighter, the boxer, the one that ties in with the chain guy. That's you. Yeah, that's you.
He was the referee. He was Mills Lane in there.
He was the referee.
Talking about why I ain't come down and help.
Man.
We needed some help.
Anyway, Ash Trojans are in there riding the state's best winning streak at 8-0. 8 straight games they have won, and now they're tied. Yeah. They're also tied with the team that beat us last week, Neville, 8-0.
But you know what? 2 punts all season, this offense.
Man.
Their quarterback has yet to throw an interception. Got a tailback in the backfield that just committed to LSU.
Yeah, he'll be taking spring reps at LSU. and we're going to watch him tonight. I've seen him. Coach said on the coach's show from Catahoula's Wednesday night, they've given it to him 52 times a game sometimes. I mean, 52 times.
Last game, 55. So, like,
my goodness.
And so what that forces you to do is they've already got a prolific passing attack. It makes you commit guys to the box, and then you got to play man coverage. And if you can't play man, you run zone, they're gonna run you up out of that.
Right.
By handing it to that Hoss right there. So they're a very good football team. But you know what? Their defense is also solid, but they're not world beaters. So they used to beating people by outscoring them.
It's a mediocre defense is the way I've heard it, and for a team that's 8-0 and beaten a bunch of good teams, including Ruston and West Monroe, teams the Lions were not able to beat.
Yeah.
They play Neville next week, but that's their next week game. Here's my first thought about what's going on tonight. Could this be a trap game for Alexandria Senior High? They came off the big, exciting victory against West Monroe 2 weeks ago, the big, exciting victory of beating Ruston last week in Alexandria. They're looking ahead to what could be a district championship game next week with Neville. Could they overlook little old Ouachita?
I think they're a well-coached team. I don't think, they're going to look.
I'm looking for hope here, Des. Come on now.
Now
you're like, yeah, he can do that.
Well, I'm a realist, though. I don't think they're going to overlook us. Now, it's one thing to overlook teams. I don't think they're going to overlook us. But are they going to be as up as they are to play a Neville or a West Monroe? Probably not. They're going to say, hey, Ouachita lost to XYZ.
Yeah.
And we've got XYZ. We should be okay. And their coach is going to say, hey, they should have beat Ruston.
That's
they
right.
had West Monroe.
That's right.
Will the kids believe them? You never know. That's why they play the game.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see in the first quarter. What I'm thinking is they're probably thinking this team is going to lay down if we get enough points on them. And so they're going to come out hot and they're going to come out strong. And can we withstand it?
There were some hints of that last week against Neville, but what we didn't talk a lot about on the air were the number of injuries that the Lions had in last week's game, and it ranged from flu to actual injuries, some that's even out for the year now. So we have a new starting lineup, and you'll hear a couple of new names, both offensively and defensively, to reflect those. And as far as losing 3 or 4 starters from early on in the year when the Lions were on fire, how does that affect this team negatively or positively?
Well, they had a good week of preparation, so I hear. And it's not going to lie, it's been tough, especially up front. They've had to move some people around, but they've got some comfortability with the people that they've had there. It's later in the season. When it happened early in the season, it's tough because everybody's kind of getting used to it. We've been dealing with it. So that definitely affects the energy of the team, but it makes you got opportunities for people that normally wouldn't be on the field. Now they get to say, oh, I get to play, pick me.
Right.
But let me say something aside. I'm getting sidetracked. This is the first game all year we've had air conditioning. It is super cold in here, but guess what? It's cold outside, too. It's like
cool.
They playing it. It's cool. It's cool outside.
It's like a tease.
The coolest game of the year is the first game that we actually have AC.
Right.
I'm grateful to the school board and whoever they got us AC here. Thank you.
No, he's actually complaining, but that's okay.
Low key.
A little bit,
but back to the task at hand. To beat Ash, it's definitely going to be an upset. Technically, it's a trap game for them. I don't think they're going to treat it like that, though. Because Ash and Ouachita is all, we beat them. We've beaten them. That's still fresh in their mouth.
Well, you were talking about J.T. Lindsay, the senior running back, 5'11", 180, one of the fastest guys in this whole state. Track star, that's right. But he will be a running back for those LSU Tigers.
So what does
next
that mean?
year.
We're going to have to tackle better than we tackled last week. We didn't tackle well last week.
And on first contact, too.
Absolutely. Yards after catch for Nichols yards after contact was huge.
It's Neville, not Nichols.
Well, Nichols is the running back.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you were in college. I thought you were back in college.
No, nobody think about no Nichols State. But no, so the running back for Neville Nichols, who's only got one offer, by the way, should have more offers than that. His yards after contact was crazy because we were not winning the point of attack. So against a guy like this guy who's a track star, you have to rally to the ball, and the first person is going to have to make the tackle. Because if you miss that, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost.
All right, let's talk the obvious here. Ouachita is lost one of their ends, and the other one has been kind of moved around and is fairly new in that position.
Tedrick Reisel.
That's right.
Yep.
And you know that they're going to likely come that way because the center is completely clogged by Washington and Berryman.
Yeah.
So to me, the critical game tonight with a running back like Lindsay are how the ends are able to shut down that outside run.
But Teddy's going to play. I'm hearing that he practiced all week.
Yeah, he's on the lineup, yes.
Yeah, he practiced all week. He had a solid week of preparation. He's probably not 100%, but he's going to be okay. So that's great news. And we're kind of thin at defensive line. So what that means is Dylan and AJ are not going to be able to do this.
Right.
They're not going to be able to tap out because the guys that normally spell them, they're probably helping spell some of the ends.
That's right.
Because, 5'7" for us, he actually plays in and he plays a little bit inside, and that is Caden Powell.
Caden Powell.
Yep.
Well, Ash is now out on the field getting ready to run through their big banner down there.
So is Ouachita.
And Ouachita is too. They're coming in. The smoke has already been popped down there. Ouachita's coming out with the smoke.
Yeah, they tried to kill you with the interference right there.
Woo!
Hey, Mike don't have a lot of patience for. He got patience for a lot, but not interference coming in. So Ouachita's about to come through. I'm just grateful that Ash not pulling the little mind trick that the last couple of opponents did.
And they have. Franklin Parrish did it, and was it West Monroe or was it Ruston? I think it was West Monroe.
It was West Monroe. Stayed in the locker room forever.
Yeah, I mean, our team's already out on the field, completely done, and their team won't even come out of the locker room. So looks like they are getting ready for
by the way,
both teams to come out.
Scout watch, I saw Colorado.
Oh, downstairs?
Prime time downstairs.
What?
Looking at Big Dylan Berryman.
Now, Coach Prime isn't here.
Coach Prime's not here.
Okay, but Prime time is okay.
His scouts are here.
I'm about to say, we got to talk to Coach Prime at halftime, okay?
Did you see Mike?
I'm about to say, Coach Prime?
Prime ain't here.
Yeah, Prime ain't here.
Mike was going to jump out the window.
I was, man. We're going to get that interview. We are going to do that.
You smell like black cats, man. They like fireworks.
Well, it's Here come the Ash Trojans out onto the field as the visiting team wearing all white helmet, jersey, and pants. And Ouachita is getting ready to come out onto this field as well. Senior night at Ouachita, the last home game of the regular season. Can they earn a victory in the playoffs to get here? They have to get to the playoffs first. And if you beat Ash and beat Pineville, you will make it to the playoffs. If you lose to Ash, you must beat Pineville next Friday night at Pineville to maybe get in.
No disrespect to Pineville, but I remember us taking Odie Fremont and letting him play quarterback, and we beat them running the ball 100% of the time.
Okay.
We literally did not throw a pass.
Well,
so we should beat Pineville. If we can't beat Pineville, we don't need to be in the playoffs. Can I keep it 100?
You're right.
Can I keep it 100%?
Absolutely.
Audience out there, do Mike and I do we have y'all permission to keep it a buck, 150% with y'all? We ain't going to lie to you.
All right.
We're going to be Pineville.
But we are going to have to go ahead and take a break. It's time for the prayer, time for the national anthem. We'll come back with the coin toss. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklamas with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
The last hailstorm, we called Weather Pro. They came out very quickly, inspected the house, did everything we needed to do, took care of all the paperwork, and took care of it quickly. After that was done, and they cleaned up everything and didn't have to worry about anything. There was no hassle, no nothing. It was great. They did a very professional job. I would highly recommend them for any job that you have for roofing needs.
Football fans, are you ready to score big this season? Johnny's Pizza House is the winning play for every game day with our new Pizza Squad Rewards app. Download it now from johnnysph.com/app and get in the game with $5 off your first in-app order. Every order earns you loyalty points, so you can rack up rewards faster than a running back hitting the end zone. Save your favorite orders, track your deliveries, and enjoy exclusive offers, all at your fingertips. Visit johnnysph.com/app. Enjoy the Pizza Squad today. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share
Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lake Shore. Clearly a cut above the others. Get ready for hunting season at your one-stop shop, Diamond Gun and Outdoors. Ammo, and check out the latest new and used rifles. Why hunt all over town when Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lake Shore has everything you need, family owned and operated. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert in Lake Shore, just down from Ray's PG. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert, Lake Shore.
The staff at Community Health is all about service to the community. That's, we're trying to provide access to affordable, quality health care. And so with access comes service. And so you can't do that without having good staff.
Okay, we back. We are back. Welcome back to the Lions Den, the last regular season home game, District 2 5A action as the Ash Trojans have come to town to take on these Ouachita Lions. Down on the field are the captains for the Ouachita Lions, and they include number 15, Nick Nelson, 5'10", 155 senior. Number 10, Cody Kelly, 5'9", 185 senior. Number 99, A.J. Washington, 6', 322 defensive tackle. And also number 42, which I don't have on this roster. So we need to find out who number 42 turned in down there. We'll let Chris Lewis do that once he gets through.
That's number 42.
I have an old roster here, so I'm sure it's something they've added. But let's check in with Chris on the point roster. Well.
Oh, we don't want to.
Okay, no, we can't do that.
We'll interpret it.
So we'll get Chris to give us a complete update here when he comes back, because all this interference is intense. Sorry about all that, y'all.
I think it's too close there.
Woo, goodness. So, all right, well, the captains are on the field doing the coin toss right now. Chris is going to give us another. Maybe. Might have to do this some other way.
Yeah. Nah, it should be all right.
Nah, it's good.
I've used it in a lot.
All right, it looks like the Lions may have won the coin toss.
He got his hand on the bottom of it. See his hand?
All right, Chris, you can't touch that antenna on the bottom, man. Got to move it up to the top.
He ain't got his headphone on. Try it now.
I don't have him. Sorry about that, folks. So
technical difficulties.
Well, like that. All right, well, we're getting ready. Looks like the Lions will be I think they won the coin toss, and I believe they deferred. If they did what they normally do, that's what the plan of action is here. So we've had the smaller crowds than we've had in recent times. Just a light mist out there right now. We know a bunch of you guys are watching online. If you want to watch on Facebook, it's Ouachita Lions Football. On YouTube, it's the Ouachita Lions Sports Network. And Rock 106 is your audio source. If you want just the radio and just the audio, we'll take care of you any way you go there. So, Des, let's do these starting lineups real quick as you figure out the rest of the coin toss information there. Offensively, number 11, Montrell Connor Jr. is quarterback. Montrell Connor Jr. is 5'9", 149. At running back is number 3, M.J. Dade, 5'5", 150. He is a junior. Your tight end is number 0, Julian Crenshaw, 5'11", 178. He is a senior. Your halfback is number 23, Cam Williams, 5'6", 178. He is a junior. Your receivers are number 18, Jordan Brown. He is a senior, was honored tonight. He's 5'10", 180. Also, Wydell Clark, number 4, the dangerous one, 5'9", 151. He is a junior. And also number 80, Seneca Battle, the tall sophomore. Seneca Battle is 6'2", 173. On your starting line, number 69 is one of the newer ones we've got down there. Carter Boyd, 6', 232. He is a junior. Next to him is tackle is number 76, Thomas Gerard. Thomas Gerard is 6'1", 275. He's a senior. Marcus Jacobs, number 66, is guard. And Marcus Jacobs is 5'10", 290. And followed by Ray Jones, number 58 at guard. Ray Jones is 5'8", 210. And then your centers, number 64, Max Grubbs. Max is a senior this year, and he is 5'10", 215. And that is your starting lineup for the Ouachita Lions. So, Des, talk to us a little bit about what we're about to see. Ouachita heading out to the field. Ash is out there. This is about to be an epic battle here.
We got a new punter, actually. Trey's backup, Connor Burns, has actually been moved to kicker. Remember last week he played kicker? He's
he did.
Full-time kicker now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he made a kick from 40 yards during warm-up.
Okay.
He's got a boot.
So he's punter too?
Yeah. Well, no, Trey's punter.
Oh, so okay.
He moved over to kicker. Gotcha.
Ouachita did win the coin toss and defer. Thank you, T-Lay. T-Lay Productions doing all the video and all the action from here. Brother. We do appreciate that. So we will need somehow to get
Chris, I can call him.
Yeah, why don't you call him, because I can't get him here. So Ouachita's about to go to the field, and start this game, kicking it off into action. We want to say thank you to our sponsors, Johnny's Pizza, Chick-fil-A. They fed the whole press box tonight. We do appreciate that. Also, Spartan Adventure Park, Jeff Guerrero Law Firm, and Coney Island Connection. Sky kick, kind of a pooch kick, taken at the 35-yard line, and he will be dropped right there. Number 18, Jordan Brown, comes in there and shuts him down, and that's where the Ash Trojans will begin their first possession, and they will mark that one at the 34-yard line. Yeah, 34 of Ash. So 34-yard line, and I'm telling you, this Ash offense is unbelievable. You're going to see every possible run, play, pass. We're used to them passing, but they've got that J.T. Lindsey, which is just an incredible running back, and you're going to be seeing a lot of that. They operate out of the shotgun. Sellers is the quarterback, and it's empty. 2 receivers left, trips to the right. Empty backfield is how the Trojans begin. Quick snap, quick pass, dropped.
Yeah,
incomplete.
Trying to set up the bubble screen. Anytime you see the entire line chop, you know it's quick game. And what that does for our defense, the defensive line, we can make plays. If you can get your hands at their knees, they can run sideline to sideline and make a big play.
Incomplete pass. Trojans are ready to snap that ball again. They go into an I formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. There's a quick snap. Going to be another pass. Caught at the 41-yard line and dropped there. That's going to be about a 7, maybe an 8-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and 2.
Yep, just running a hitch there. And that's just, if they look up and they see we got soft, if we have soft coverage, we're playing man. But if our drops are too deep, they're going to throw that hitch every time.
Quick snap. There they are. Have already snapped it. Hand off to Lindsey. Trying that right side. He's got the first down. Got plenty of more yards, too. He crosses the 50.
Wow.
40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. 10-5. J.T. Lindsey scores for the Ash Trojans on their 3rd play of the first possession.
Yeah, too easy. Just outside zone. If you see the replay, man, we set the edge there. We had people come downhill. And when he got to the second level, he just running through arm tackles.
And we had that problem last week, too, so that's one of those that you gotta have to think twice about.
And you saw Odie Fremont set the edge from his strong safety position, came down and made him cut up, but there was nobody there.
Extra point attempt by Ash coming out. 6-0. Ash scores on their 3rd play. Very, very long run by J.T. Lindsey, the LSU commit. Extra point is good. Just like that, it is a 7-0 ball game. We're back in 30 seconds. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them. Talk to us. The call is free, and the difference can mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Back to action here at the Lions Den. Lee Edwards Mazda sideline report. Let's check in with Chris Lewis.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Dez. Looked like that first drive, Asher came out ready to play football, and if we continue to arm tackle like we did last week, I tell you what, it's be a long game.
Well, let's hope it's not going to be a long game.
And if you see, it wasn't anything special. It was quick game, hitch, bubble screen, outside zone. Got to make them work for it.
Well, 24 seconds, and it's an onside kick. And Ash has recovered it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to be Ouachita's ball
didn't
because
go 10 yards.
Didn't go 10, and
he touched it.
And he touched it before it went 10. Yeah, he touched it before the 50.
Yep.
So they kicked from the 40. It didn't quite go 10 yards. Ouachita was not ready for that onside kick.
Nah, but he's going to get overruled. I think the ball did go 10 yards, Mike, honestly.
I know it. Yeah, but did he touch it before it went 10?
I don't think so.
My question.
I don't think so. If we get the replay?
Yeah, let's check that out. No.
Yeah, replay's down. But no, I think it went 10 yards. It dribbled, and nobody attacked it. And he was smart enough to wait for it to go 10.
It's Ouachita's ball.
Hey, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. But from my view, the ball dribbled at the last minute over the 50.
But I think he touched it. That's the
okay.
kick.
Yep.
That's what I think.
And that's what they were debating. And if that's the case, thank you. Thank you, White Hat.
Well,
and crew, excellent.
So Lions get this ball right at the 50.
Hey, but what did I tell you? I told you they were going to try to come out and they were going to try to put our lights out quick.
Yeah, but a Sean Payton onside kick your first time? Come on,
that's the disrespect, man. They say, look, they think if they can score enough points, we'll lay down.
Well, let's check that disrespect as the Ouachita Lions want to answer right here and right now. 1st and 10 Lions. Ball is right on that 50-yard mark. I mean, it is at the top of the Lions emblem. It's at the top of the O on there. By the way, let us know where you're listening to the game tonight. OPHSradio@gmail.com. We'll give you a shout-out, and we'd like to know where you tuned in from.
The problem, though, there was nobody there at the 50. And I guarantee you Coach Lewis and Coach Foote on the special teams they're going to be rectifying that next time.
They're still talking down there. The officials are, so we're kind of waiting to see.
They're giving us the ball where he touched it, which is they're saying at the 49.
Now it's at the Ash 49. That's exactly right. So that is where he touched it. That's what happened. Here come the Lions already in Trojan territory. Connor fakes a handoff to Dade, throws out to Clark on the left side. Clark trying to break a tackle over there. He'll pick up a yard, maybe 2.
Looks like power read RPO. So he has a two-way go. He can hand it off and run the power. He can throw the bubble screen outside, and that's positive yards.
Yep, gain of 2 on that bubble screen to Wydell Clark.
And that's just, hey, we want to get Wydell the ball. We want to get him involved early. Players like that, you need to get them touches quick.
Clark and Nick Nelson split out to the near side as the 2 receivers. Crenshaw in his halfback slot. Connor in shotgun, pitches to Dade. Dade is already under pressure. He's trying to get around it. He's to the 45, pulled out of bounds. That's going to be a gain of only a couple there, maybe 2 more. That'll bring up 3rd and 6, maybe 7. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, and that's an excellent play by number 5 for Ash, coming all the way from his safety position across the field. And that's Griffin, free safety, 5'9", 165 pounds. I think he's a little bigger than that.
Lions do get 2 on that. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
You got to think that if we get enough yards, Coach Lewis is probably telling his OC, Coach Phillips, that you've got 2 plays.
Yeah, you're already in Trojan territory. Absolutely. 3rd and 6 at the Trojan 45. Connor in shotgun, 2 receivers left, hands off Dade. Dade's going to try the middle this time. He's going to get another couple of yards, but it's going to bring up 4th and 3. Well, they pushed him back. Let's see where forward progress gets marked. Yeah. It's going to be 4th and 3.
They didn't give him a lot of forward progress, and that wasn't enough. So we're going to see Trey Johnson come in for his first punt, looks like.
Or fake. They have done fakes out of this. You're in Ash territory. You've already been faked on with an onside kick.
This is true. But it looks like Coach Lewis is going to play the field position game. Try to pin him back deep with that rugby punt.
So Johnson to punt for the Ouachita Lions. Their first possession. Ash scored in 3 plays. Ouachita's first possession. Right now they're going to punt.
They're sending block, it looked like.
Goes back to Trey. Rugby-style punt. Gets a nice punt up in the air. Very nice punt. Fair catch called for at the 12. 13 maybe, and that's where he has it. That's where Ash will begin their second drive.
That's money right there. Shout out to Lil Bro, pinning them deep. So now your defense is going to have to settle in because what was that, 4 plays their last
3 or 4, that's all it was. Yeah.
So they ain't even broke a sweat yet.
Nope.
They haven't worked the lather up.
But they're already up 7-0 on this Ouachita Lion team.
Which has kind of been like the tale of the
that
last
first drive every time.
Yeah. Maybe we need to just slap each other in the face in the locker room a little bit more.
Line of scrimmage is the Ash 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Trips to the right side for the Trojans. There's a snap. Quarterback back to throw. Looking. Got one downfield, all the way downfield, and he's got it.
Wow.
He's got it. Was tackled right away, but that's a 41-yard pass completion all the way to the Ouachita 42.
Man, just a drive route. Like, they sprint out, and he wanted the big ball all the way. He had 2 outs at different levels and him running that go ball. Fade.
And they're coming to a very quick snap. Already lined up in trips. There's a quick snap already. Back to pass. Quarterback's under pressure. Throws. Got a man. Tunnel screen coming over the middle. He's already got the first down. Still on his feet. Nobody hit. I mean, they hit him, but they didn't tackle him. He's to the 10. He's to the 5, and he scores.
Yep, touchdown.
That's a touchdown. And again, he went right through the entire Ouachita defense.
Check this out, Mike.
They touched him, but they didn't tackle him.
That's incredible blocking. We weren't ready for the first thing, but once again, taking a bad aim. We got Odie Fremont overran him. And there was several of Ouachita Lions that had a chance to make a play, didn't make a play. Believe it or not, Mike, the tunnel screen is the defensive lineman's play to make. We have to retrace from a defensive lineman position and make sure he can't just go right up the field.
Extra point attempt by the Ash Trojans coming up. It's already 13-0. Ash on top.
They throw the sprint out fade. on first down and then run a tunnel screen and take it to the easy.
Well, Lions went down by 20 to Neville last week before they really woke up and came back into the game and almost tied that thing up had it not been for a holding call. Extra point attempt is up. It's good. It's 14-0. Back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
Sonica Swartz is a proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football, dishing out some of the best burgers, conies, and appetizers in Monroe to the citizens of East Ouachita Parish for many years. From supersonic burgers to bacon doubles, chili cheese conies, jalapeno poppers, and weekly specials, Sonic has something that will satisfy your craving. Grab a snack on the way to the game or dinner on the way home. That's Sonica Swartz, 520 Lincoln Road, proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football.
So we don't talk too much.
Here we go. Back to action at the Lions Den. 6 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns for the Ash Trojans already. 14-0. They're set up. They're lining up to kick again. Ouachita won the coin toss. They deferred until the second half. They kicked off. 3 plays. Ash scored. Never give up is the drink that Dez is drinking, and that's a good idea right now. Here we go as another onside kick comes in, and it is
Look like we
Ouachita's ball. Yeah, they got it this time. So they are onside kicking, seems like 2 in a row now. Lions have recovered both of them. Actually, they didn't recover the first one, but the Trojans touched it before it hit that 10-yard mark.
And that was the senior wide receiver, Nick Nelson, right there. So we have the hands team up front in the middle. And that was not an easy recovery. Nick laid it out there for his team right there, which is, he's a good kid, good young man, rather.
Well, again, we mentioned last week the Lions came out somewhat flat, went down 20-0, and they scored the go-ahead touchdown going into halftime, but it was called back for a holding penalty, but it was 20-14 at the half. That's what I'm trying to make is The Lions did come back and need to do the same right here, right now.
Got to do something here.
2 receivers to the right. Whitehall Clark goes in motion left to right. Handoff Dade. Dade tries that left side. Got some room. 40. Dade to the 30. Dade to the 20. Dade 10. 5. Dade scores. That is a Ouachita Lion Creed and Creed touchdown. 1 play, 51-yard run. Dade scores.
And check this out. Look at the blocking up front. Just outside zone. Put his foot in the ground, right up the field in the C gap. There was nobody there to flow. And look, you're not catching it. From that backside safety, you're not going to catch him. He's going to hit his head on the goalpost. That's what we needed. And this defense can be scored on. They can be had. Well, we're gonna have to score every time we touch the ball.
It's a mediocre. That's right. And we're already behind. Yeah. But swinging gate formation comes out for the Lions as they get ready for this extra point attempt. And what they do is they come out in the swinging gate. They determine if the odds are in their favor or not, and they are not. So Connor gets the snap, and he's trying for the 2-point conversion.
Oh,
and he made Clark got the direct snap. It was not Connor, it was Clark. He gets down to the 1. He's pulled out of bounds. It does look like a horse collar, but anyway, doesn't matter. So it is no good.
So yeah, he's trying to outrun him. Oh, that's a horse collar. He stuck his hand inside of the jersey. I mean, it started his shoulder pads. What more can you ask for?
2-point conversion, no good. It's 14-6. Lee Edwards-Moss, the sideline report. Let's check in with Chris.
Mike Dez, I'll tell you what, I was standing right here. Looked like a horse collar to me.
Well, that's one thing about video that it's kind of hurt my feelings a little bit this year. When you're able to go back and see some of this, it's like, ouch.
But I tell you what, these Lions are pumped up, and I think that touchdown, it gave them a little more boost. They are ready to play, Mike.
All right. We have 8:50 left to go in this Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection first quarter. And the Lions just scored a touchdown, missed a 2-point conversion, and here comes a sky kick. Second kick here, and it is going to be taken at the 23. They want to return it. He returns to the 30, and that's where they drop him right there on the return, number 81 for the Ash Trojans, and that is Hayden Burford.
Yeah, so make no bones about it. This Ash offensive attack is multifaceted. It's dynamic. It's explosive, obviously, but we have made it a little easier than it should be.
Well, we're just not tackling. We're not wrapping up, and that's got to stop, like right now. So here come the Trojans again. Their third possession. They lead 14-6. 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback hands off that ball, tries that left side, maybe a yard. That's all he's getting there.
And, of course, Dylan Berriman in a host of lines. We set a good edge there to force him to cut up inside, which is what you have to do. And they're going pace again.
Yeah, fast. They're going right to the line, ready for a quick snap. Trojans
Looks
at
like
the
they're
line.
ready. That's false
and
start.
There's already a false start. Number 2 moved, and there's the whistle.
Number 2, 85. There's a couple guys moving. It looked like it might have been on the center. Yeah, so look like they're going to go a little 11.
All right.
1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 wide.
Explain to the average listener what 11, 21, all that is.
So they got the H-back in there. Technically, I guess you call it, but he's a tight end playing H-back position. You got 1 tight end, 1 running back, and 3 wide receivers.
They're talking about this right now, but the officials have not moved. Yeah, now they are. False start against the Trojans. So instead of 2nd and 9, it'll be 2nd and 14. So a little bit of the Lions were able to get a stop on the first run, and then the Trojans make a mistake. So let's see if the Lions can't maybe get one back here.
Yes, so now they're in a hole, but you got to know they got the screen game.
Oh, they've got
quick game is what they're going to be looking for. Bubble screen.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Sellers, the quarterback, hands off right side. Not much there. Now, you talk about some offensive linemen pushing downfield. They are definitely blocking downfield.
They got 5 yards, though.
Well, what it is the running back went into a pile, and it looked everybody seemed to think the whistle blew, and it didn't. So he just kept pushing. So, yes.
So they're back on, but still 3rd and 10.
So give him a gain of 4 yards. So it's 3rd and 10.
Look at our splits here. Look at how much
here we go. Already snapped the ball, looking for a pass over down the field. Caught over the middle. Tight end has it. Crosses the 50 to the 45, down to the 44-yard line. Wide open.
Yeah, and that's just seam route. Tight end's going to sit right in the seam, and he's going to put it right on him. That route's been there a couple of times this year.
All right, here we go. Back to action already. There's a snap, and Sellers wants to hand off. Running back goes right up the middle. Nothing there. Nobody to touch him. 20, 15, 10, 5.
Not catch him from
They're going to score. I mean, goes right up the middle, and nothing is there. And the Lions just I don't know defensively what's going on here, but.
So they're just running power, and it worked perfectly. Able to kick out, the guard pulls and leads up in the hole. There's nobody there. I don't think we had reset from the play before.
But that's part of what Ash does.
Yeah.
Is they go quick snap, and they hope they catch your defense sleeping or not set yet.
So here's the thing, like, they're going to be able to move the ball and score. We have to capitalize. We're going to have to.
You got to get a possession or two.
It's a track meet, basically.
Extra point attempt by the Trojans. They lead 20-6. Kick is up, and it is good. 21-6, back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
Sonica Swartz is a proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football, dishing out some of the best burgers, conies, and appetizers in Monroe to the citizens of East Ouachita Parish for many years. From supersonic burgers to bacon doubles, chili cheese conies, jalapeno poppers, and weekly specials, Sonic has something that will satisfy your craving. Grab a snack on the way to the game or dinner on the way home. That's Sonica Swartz, 520 Lincoln Road, proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football.
Back to action here at the Lions Den. The Ash Trojans have run less than 10 plays here, and they've got 3 touchdowns. I mean, their offense is amazing. They're about to kick off again. They've kicked onside kicks twice. Ouachita's recovered both, but barely.
But get this, though. They ran a sprint-out fade to their tight end. You know how much flexibility that is when you can jump in 11 with your H-back and split him out, and then run him on a fade ball and throw it 40 yards down the field.
Here come the Trojans to punt. It's been 2 onsides. What do they do here? Deep kick. Deep kick to Wydell Clark. Clark's going to take it. He steps in the end zone, and doggone it. He wishes he could have fielded that ball without putting that foot in the end zone.
That little extra hitch. He was giddying up like a Flintstone
Oh, he
character.
was, man. He was ready to roll. So that will give the Lions the ball at the 20, as that was a touchback.
Yeah, so we're going to have to respond. And I think the offense gained a little bit of moxie, knowing like, okay, we can score on them.
From OPHSradio@gmail.com, teammates of Ouachita's 1971 team, Mike Venable, Randy Hammett, David, what's that? Trying to read that writing there. Anyway, David Eoff. That's what it looks like, but I was like,
you didn't want to say Eoff, did you?
Eoff, it's kind of like. Anyway, yes, appreciate you guys tuned in South Dakota at a hunting camp. So, congrats, guys.
Y'all got us on the big screen?
I'm just jealous, All right, first and 10.
Get some moose.
Yeah, first and 10 Lions at their own 20-yard line. They trail 21-6, trips to the right side. Connor in shotgun, rolls to his right. He is looking to throw. He does, and it's just a little bit low, incomplete to Clark.
Yeah, and so that play was set up. We run a sprint out. a flood concept, and he's trying to hit the intermediate route, and it's just he had that defensive end in his face right there. We got to do a better job sealing that so he can be a little bit more comfortable to make that throw.
7:27 left in this Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection first quarter. 21-6, Ash on top. Ouachita with the ball. Their first series, they got at the Ash 49 after an onside kick, and they had to punt on that one. Their last possession, they started at their own 49, scored their touchdown. This is their third possession. Trips to the right side again for the Lions. Now Dade goes in motion.
No.
That was just about a interception there as Connor was trying to hit Dade, but the only person he hit was the defender who really should have had the pick.
He was late. You can't be late in the flats like that. So he hitched, and it's like he was looking downfield and decided to go back to him. Can't be late. That was, like you said, it hit him in the face mask.
We got lucky for that.
His teammates are going to be talking about him in the film study. Thank you. So now we're at 3rd and long in our own territory.
3rd and 10. That's right.
We've been in 4 wide the last couple of plays.
And here we go with 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Dade and Connor back in the backfield. Connor wants to throw. Got time.
Wheel route.
He's looking.
He's there.
He's looking. Connor throws, and that should be an interference, as it was. He was all over the receiver who did catch it. It was Seneca Battle. Or maybe he didn't catch it. That's what it was.
We tried to get Dade up on the wheel. He's going to run a wheel route. We're going to run post wheel, drag wheel. And he got a little happy in the pocket and started looking. His eyes came down and wasn't looking downfield.
So on 4th and 10, the Lions, Trey Johnson, will have to punt again. And the return man for Alexandria Senior High is standing already at the 50-yard line. I mean, this is just an incredibly offensive team. It's Washington set to return here.
It's probably going to go.
Good snap, rugby-style punt. Decent punt up in the air, over the 50. It's taken in stride. He's back to the 40. Washington trying to return it, and he will not. Lions jump on him back at the 36-yard line. He lost 14 yards on that return. Good coverage by the Lions.
Yep, and that's Brandon Bruce, the junior 5'9", 189-pound linebacker, making an excellent open field tackle. So great special teams play right there to flip the field, to give them some decent field position to defend.
Well, Ash has been unstoppable. They run 3 or 4 plays and score.
It hadn't mattered where they were on the field so far tonight. They could have got it at the 1, and they was taking it to the house.
They've gotten it at the 34, the 13, and 30, and scored on all 3 of those. And the Lions they're looking right now to see where this is going to end up. And we're still 7:04 in the first quarter, y'all, and it's 21-6. Ash on top.
And Coach Lewis is saying, y'all better wake up because nobody's coming to save you.
Tight formation now. It's 4 receivers, twins on either side for the Trojans. Sellers is going to pitch back to Lindsey. Lindsey's going to try the middle of that line, and he's got plenty of room to run. Picks up about 17 to the Ouachita 43.
And just look at this movement they get up front. Those guys are tight. They're there to set it to help him create an alley, and they seal everybody off. There's nobody there.
Quick snap. Here we go. 2 receivers left. Quick pitch back to Lindsey. Lindsey's going to try the right side. Catches, runs into a crowd, reverses field, and he's off. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ash. Literally, it's that easy, folks. 2 plays that time. And I don't know what to say about that. I literally have no words.
I have some words, but y'all don't want to hear them.
No, not those words.
Yeah, I have some words, but y'all don't want to hear them. That look like effort right there, man. Like we're looking around waiting for somebody else to make the play. He's really good, Mike, and they're doing an excellent job blocking for him. But everything after that is effort. Somebody's got to come up and make a play. Not running out and stretching your hand out. You can't tackle a quality running back like that with an arm tackle. You got to put your hat on him.
Extra point for the 4th touchdown already is up and in the air. Good kick, good extra point. 28-6. It's on. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. It's 6:41 left in this first quarter. Ash is up by 28-6. Already 3 touchdowns ahead. Des, I'm struggling for words here, man.
And when I say effort, I mean even on the sideline there, when you've got Dallas Elmore running, trying to catch him, and he kind of gave him a little pump fake. Horse collar him if you have to. Do something.
Yeah,
don't just reach out and say, "Oh, well, I ain't gonna get him," and stop. Like, and that's what I mean by effort, and that's an attitude type play.
Lions wearing their charcoal gray uniforms, tops and pants, cardinal red helmets. We haven't seen that all charcoal look, that all gray this year yet.
I remember they showed a highlight. We played Neville my senior year, and they had a guy run a long touchdown back, and our cornerback tried to clip him. Mike, he threw like a karate kick out there. And I'm like, look, do whatever you got to do to stop
Make it happen. Here comes the kick. It's another deep one, and this one's going to go way into the end zone. Clark won't even have a chance at that. Now, Benji Lewis said he was not generally a deep kicker, but he's put 2 in the end zone already, and he's already done 2 onside kicks, too. So 4 kicks for Alexandria.
There's a western wind. There's a westerly wind right now. It's giving a little tailwind.
Well.
Mike's never lost words. So we got to slow it down. Our best defense right now is going to be our offense. We just got to slow it down,
offensive drive,
and put a drive together. Man, we have running attack. Their defensive line is solid, but we have to run the ball.
Here come the Lions. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Crenshaw in the halfback spot. Connor calls for it, hands off Dade. Dade tries the middle, now cuts back to the left. Under pressure, he's trying to get past that 20, and he'll get to the 21. A lot of running, and he was trying to make a play happen. He gains a yard.
But you notice that they're rallying to the ball very well. That play was meant to hit to the left. He bounced it all the way back, and the pursuit is excellent, which is I haven't seen that for our play up front. We're losing the trenches right now. The one play we scored on, we had a great offensive line play.
Gain of a yard on Dade's run. They're at the right hash, 2 receivers to the left. Connor is just about. He cut back all the way to the right side. Connor is picking up 7 yards, probably 8 by the time he ends up at the bottom of that pile. He went to pitch to Dade, kept it himself, and then completely reversed field there.
Speed
That's
options.
what you meant by that.
Yes, he broke his ankles in the back. Ooh, like a sniper sniped him. But that's the effort you want to see. That's your quarterback right there saying, look, I'll do it myself if I have to.
That's right. 3rd and 1 now. Quarterback Dade got a yard. Connor got 8. It's 3rd and 1.
Look at the personnel we got on there.
1 receiver left, 1 to the right, stacked up on the right side here, and Connor's going to hand off to Dade, and Dade is going to go to the left side. He's got that first down and more, still on his feet to the 36-yard line. They tried to strip the ball. I don't think they got it, but they did get their first Chris Lewis, Coney Island connection first down of the night. Actually, their second. They did get one on the way to the touchdown.
This yard ball right here, because we got crazy penetration up front, and he said, you know what, I'll bounce it. I'm faster than you. Excellent effort play there by Dade.
1st and 10 Lions at their 35-yard line. They trail 28-6 already. 4 possessions, and it's never taken more than 3 plays for the Trojans to score. I'm in awe.
3 plays?
3 plays.
Well, you know, we got plenty of wind on defense.
2 receivers to the right. Connor in shotgun. Snap. Dade handoff. Dade tries the middle, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3 there.
And just positive yards. The drive that we didn't have success on, we were having negative plays or 0 yards, and we got in a 3rd and long situation. We'll take that on 1st down.
Want to say thanks to Craven's Restaurant, your go-to spot for comfort food in Monroe. Plenty of wings and all those great flavors. They've got that red Kool-Aid over there. You got to try that too. All kind of things over there. It is amazing food at Craven's Restaurant, 705 Winsboro Road in Monroe. What are you craving?
I'm going to just say your ad read game, Mike, top tier. Top tier.
2 receivers right, and the Trojans come across. Looks like, let's see if they were drawn across before I say offsides there.
Looks like there's going to be some encroachment. That's a freeze call. Try to make it get some cheap yards. We lull them to sleep.
Offsides Trojans, so the Lions do get 5 cheap ones there.
We'll take it. Cheaper the better, because they've been getting some cheap ones.
Dez, it's 28-6 already.
I know, man.
It's just like all of a sudden, bam, times 4.
And
4 quick touchdowns by the Trojans.
It ain't going to get no better unless we wake up on defense.
2nd down and 2 for the Lions.
Early snap. You got to play it. Got to play it.
Connor was not expecting that snap. Luckily, he was able to keep it. Now he's going to throw it. And just about got caught there. Clark came back to him.
Remember that. If we go on and get points on this drive, that is an excellent play by Montrell Connor Jr. to keep it and losing nothing. Because the snap, I don't know what the center was doing. He looked like, if I'm Montrell, I'm saying, are you mad at me? Did I upset you? But look, he keeps it to 3rd and manageable is what I mean by that.
So with that incomplete pass, it is 3rd down
3rd short, I
and
should say.
2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 8, which is what it would have been.
That's right. That is right. Don't forget, join us Wednesday night, Cat Hula's Restaurant. Benji Lewis Show. Here we go on 3rd and 2. Dade gets the handoff. Dade's going to try the middle. Ooh, I think he got a yard, but he needed 2. I don't know if he got that.
No, he's definitely going to bring a fourth down, and I promise you the offense is going to stay on the field.
Yeah, tush-push time, if nothing else.
Yep, and we just kind of go.
And
with
here comes
lead.
a big one. Berryman and Washington checking in.
Heavy line, the big dogs coming in. What did they call it last year? The
heavy package?
Yeah, they called it something. We going to call it the lion package.
4th and 1, the big guys are in for the Lions.
Toe-to-toe.
And it is Connor under center.
Tush push, please.
That's about what it's going to take. And now Washington scoots over, and it's still going to be a pitch back to Dade. Dade is not going to get it. You got all the big guys in, and they didn't use that. They tried a diversion, and it wasn't even Dade. It was 81 that got that.
Yeah, but that's too much penetration. We try to, they got numbers inside. We think we got the numbers outside. We use our speed. We toss it, and their safety does an excellent job of blowing and knifing that and forcing it back inside to his bodies. And,
Jay,
that hurt.
Dukes on the carry on that one.
We have yet to have success, really, with that big package that comes in.
Well, we didn't play into it that time. It was a diversion.
Well, that could help if you execute it. They were ready for it.
Remember, I was amazed at those 4 quick touchdowns they scored on 4 possessions.
Yeah.
Here comes their 5th possession, and they're at the Ouachita 41. 3:19 left in this Chris Lewis Coney Island Connection first quarter. Ash up 28-6.
So football is all numbers. What coaches gambling there is that they were going to commit more numbers inside.
Here we go with the snap. Receivers everywhere down there. Sellers wants to go for it all in the end zone, and they got it. Touchdown.
Beautiful route.
When I tell you got it, touchdown, it was completely beautiful. Darius Washington scores.
Watch this route if we can get the wide copy. He's going to sell it like he's running a corner route, and he's going to, boom, put his foot in the ground and cut back to that post. Got him. And we're going to have to run man because we have to stop the run. So you're going to be on an island, and you got to put your big boy britches on and keep inside leverage and rally to the corner route. Nah, he bit on the corner. Corner fade.
8-0. Ash is tied for the longest winning streak in the state. Ruston had it at 20-something, but they lost at Ash 2 weeks ago.
And
I see why.
You see that. They got a dynamic offense. And, I'm not a safety, never played back there by any means, but I have friends. They know that you can look at these if they're trying to set you up. When he's bending it wide like that, he's trying to create space for him to cut back across your face. And that comes from time and being able to recognize these patterns.
All right, the officials did throw a flag. It was a sideline warning against the Lions. The first one's free. Second one's going to cost you. So no yards against you on that one.
They haven't put the points on the scoreboard yet. There it goes, 34-6. Jeez.
All right.
Is it the first quarter still?
It's the first quarter, Dez, and it's 34-6.
Hey, you ever play NCAA?
My goodness, I try not to.
It's called, I used to play in college. It's called tap-out rule. If I get 3 touchdowns on you first quarter, you got to pass the sticks.
Extra point attempt by the Trojans. Kick is up. Looks good and strong, and it is. Lee Edwards Mazda sideline report. It's 35-6. Chris, what's going on down there?
Mike, it seems like the Lions are just the defense is. It just seems like they're all just looking around, waiting on somebody to help them.
There you go.
Arm tackles, they're just not gonna get it. And I tell you what, Coach Benji took them under the tent and he lit into them.
Well, it's 35-6 right now.
It's too easy.
It's too easy. Everything they do is successful except for those onside kicks. And, Lions.
And they helped us a little bit with one of them.
Yes, they did.
I think they might have succeeded with that, too.
5 possessions in the first quarter. All 5 are touchdowns. None of them took more than 4 plays.
Yeah. They out here running 7-on-7 with some of these situations.
Lions have 4 possessions. And first one they got on the Alexandria 49.
They're putting penalty yards on us. Chris, could you what's the deal with that?
Well, it's probably that sideline warning. Maybe it did cost us.
Good question.
Yep, check it out, Chris, if you would. So they're marking that 15-yarder. So Ash will be kicking off from the Ouachita 45. You know it's going to be an onside kick at this level. And Lions have 6 on the line now, waiting for that onside kick. So with a 15-yard penalty against the sideline, Trojans will be kicking off at the Ouachita 45.
Chris got it. He got his answer.
Okay, hang on. Let's watch this kick real quick. And it is an onside kick, and the Lions cover it. Chris, go ahead.
Look like you was right, Mike.
Sideline warning. Okay.
Yep.
But it wasn't a warning.
Normally you get the first one free.
Unless you hit the ref. If they come in contact with you.
Oh, well, okay.
Then they can give it to you right away.
Well, he said he had already made contact with him once before, so that.
That's what it was.
So
So the warning wasn't even flagged. Okay, got it. All right, makes sense. So Lions will start after that kick. Not bad field position at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they did an onside. That's terrible field position considering they kicked an onside kick.
That's right. That's right.
It's all perspective. But so you had to know the onside was coming if it was a free onside, essentially, because of the penalty.
1st and 10, Lions. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Clark goes in motion, right to left, fake to him, handoff Dade. Dade up the middle. Dade's looking for some room. Dade's going to get 6 yards.
And it's good running. And we need that. 6 yards on first down. You got what's called a free down shot play. Look like we ran counter. You're going to bring your H-back across the formation. He's going to kick out, pull, boom, he hit it. They actually had penetration front side.
So 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. Want to say thanks to Diamond Gun and Outdoor for being a sponsor. Mel's Towing. Also those folks at Randall's, Captain Avery. On 2nd down, Connor calls for the ball with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Dade in the backfield with him. Crenshaw in the halfback slot. There's a snap. Dade gets a handoff. Dade's trying in the middle again. Oh, it bounces out to the right side. Now heading back up the middle. Dade's going to get the first down on 3rd effort. Give credit to Macario Dade on that. That's a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down.
Yeah, and that's all Dade. That was Dade on 3. So we try to run the lead left. He was not there. He bounces it back. You got to stay in your lanes with a back like this because he'll gut you. And we needed that.
2nd first down on this drive. It's the longest sustained drive the Lions have had tonight.
Yeah, get a defense a chance. But I'll tell you what, if we run any type of play action, it's going to be open because these linebackers are really committing to the run.
Connor looking to throw, does out to the left flat to Clark, caught, 45. He's to the 47-yard line, took a big hit there.
And that's 92. And when I tell you the play to be made is from the defensive lineman. If the defensive lineman will read the screen, put their foot in the ground and retrace, which is what he does, you come down the line and boom, highlight play.
Cortez Simon, one of the Trojans in on that tackle there, but
still 4 hard yards for the Lions.
That's right. 2nd down and 6. Nelson and Clark split out to the near side. Receiver to the far side. Looks like battle. Snap. Connor hands off to Dade. Dade's got a lead blocker on that one.
What a block.
And that is great block. He's going to pick up almost to the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Maybe a yard short.
And that's 42. We need to get the name on 42. Chris Lewis, if you can find out who 42 is for us, man, that'd be great because that was an excellent block.
Yeah, 42 is a fairly new jersey. I'm using an old roster, but still.
And they run the power read this time. Against Neville, we had success with that with him pulling it and going right up the middle. This time he handed it off. And he got creamed.
3rd down and 1. The Lions are in Trojan territory at the 48. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 3rd and 1.
Some quick inside.
Clark in motion. Dade gets a handoff. Dade's got the first down, still on his feet to the 43. Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down.
And this time we won the line of scrimmage. This time if you look at that right side of the line, it's going to be they road graded there. They're like a sled drill. Drove them right off the ball. That's what we need all night.
Lions went down 20-0 at Neville last week, bounced back 20-14 at the half. Right now, we're still first quarter, folks. 35-6 Ash.
I think Chris is trying to talk to him.
Go ahead, Chris.
Julian Crenshaw, number 42.
He got instead of 0. Oh,
that's
took him
why.
Out of 0.
Yeah, got it. Okay, that's it. All right, Connor wants to throw. Got a man wide open over there. That looks like Nelson. He's got another first down. Crosses the 30. Let me double check, make sure that is Nelson down there. Nope, that's Jordan Brown, number 18 with the ball. Brown. First down.
That's an interesting dynamic there. But I'll tell you what, Crenshaw looked like he's trying to earn that 0 back with that block. I like that. How about these gray jerseys?
You know what? That's what it is. They don't have a 0 gray jersey. So he had to go wear 42.
Ah, okay. I thought he had been demoted or something.
No. This is the first time they've worn these uniforms, and there's no 0 in the gray.
That makes sense.
So Crenshaw wearing 42 tonight. And
Crenshaw creamed somebody on that power read.
Well, you know, when you get mad, that's what happens. So we are finally starting the Creed and Creed second quarter.
You want to put that first quarter behind us, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, just like that second half at Neville. Let's put that back there, too. Next week, the Lions are on the road to Pineville. The last game of the regular season, the last game of District 2-5A play. And this is going to be one that the Lions, there will be an absolute must-win situation just to make it to the hope to make it to the playoffs, you've got to win next week at Pineville. And how can a 3 or 4 win team make it? Because look at who you played. You lost to Ruston, who was number 1. You lost to Neville, who basically is number 1. You lost to West Monroe, who's a strong team, and to Captain Shreve.
And there's, I'm a big, there's no if-onlys in life and in the game, but you do find yourself saying, if only, what if one play goes here?
Well, it needs more than one tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You need about 5.
All right, we have flip fields now. The Lions will be moving east to west, right to left from the field house out towards 165.
5 as in, 5 touchdowns for 35 points.
So 1st and 10, Lions at the Trojan 29. Decent drive here. They've been able to take most of the time that's been taken off the clock. That was not off of the 5 touchdowns, has come on this one drive. Connor takes the snap. He's going to keep the ball himself, looks up the middle. He gets tripped up from the back, but he still picks up 4 yards.
Yep, positive yards on first down again. And that's the tail of this drive has been us winning first down. 3 yards, 4 yards, 6 yards. And the offensive line play has picked up tremendously.
So gain of 6 will make this a 2nd down and 4. Here come the Wydell Clark goes in motion from left side to right side, giving 2 receivers over there. Connor fakes a handoff. He wants to throw. He is under pressure. They look like they're going to get him, and they do. It'll be a 2-yard loss there.
My goodness.
All right, so back them up a couple. This is going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. Lions obviously in 4-down territory. They're at the 26-yard line.
And it's crazy that you're in the second quarter, but it's every drive. I don't mean that as a hyperbole. It's a must score. Every single drive.
From now on.
Yeah. It's really been like that from the beginning of the game.
You're going to need 3 scores from that Pineville game next week to come back on this one. Can we have that? And the Lions could lose next week, too.
Yeah.
Trips to the right side. Dade in motion. Connor to throw under pressure. He's going to run to the left side. He's looking. Got 25-20. He's got that first down. Steps out of bounds. Great quarterback keeper by Connor.
I don't think he got the first down. I think he stepped out just a yard too soon. That's going to bring up another 4th and 1. And he's looking at the flats. The flats were there.
And 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he just couldn't keep his balance 1 more yard. That's when you wish the chains were on the home side.
Ball is in the red zone there, right at the 20, but it is going to be officially 4th and 1. Heavy package not going in on this one.
Now, regular O. Last time we ran a power.
And looking at that Ouachita,
look at the right
Trojan
side. Oh, they're going to hit us with a.
Somebody got a flag here. Oh, a timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout by the Trojans.
Ash.
We'll take that timeout back in 30 seconds. It's 35-6. Trojans on top. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
Hey, football fans, why do you think every generation since 1948 keeps coming back to Tillman Tire? Quality tires at competitive prices, sure, but our service is what keeps them coming back year after year. Tillman customers know we'll do the job right the first time and have you on your way fast. Come see us for tires and brakes Monday through Saturday. Tillman Tire and Wheel, Cypress Street, West Monroe, and Highway 80 Monroe.
Tillman Tire,
a proud sponsor of high school football.
Back to action here at the Lions Den. 10:35 left in this Creed and Creed second quarter. Mike Downhour here, Des Light and Chris Lewis down on the field. Tile up here handling the camera angles and the crew. Fuzzy's back at the radio studio there. And Des, 5 possessions for the Trojans, 5 touchdowns.
5 possessions, 5 touchdowns in under 4 plays.
Each.
Yeah,
yes.
Each drive, yeah.
5th possession for the Lions, and they are trying to punch this one in. It is 4th down and 1. 4th and 1 at the Trojan 20-yard line.
What's
and now another
here?
timeout.
You can't call 2 back-to-back timeouts.
They just did. Back-to-back timeout somehow down there.
You can do. Is that like a high school rule?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I
Much about
I guess
that.
it's not illegal in high school. I go back and forth from college to here. But you can't do that definitely in the pros.
Absolutely. So do want to say thank you to Weather Pro Roofing for sponsoring the instant replay that you are able to see over and over again. Also, North Monroe Baptist Church and those folks at Creed and Creed.
I wonder what they didn't fix in the first timeout. It's like they're playing this cat and mouse. We must have came out with a different personnel And they was like, oh, no, now they're going to switch it up. Now, will they burn the third timeout?
I don't know if you can. I guess you can.
You can. You call infinite. You call all three. Back to back to back.
35-6, Ash on top. Nick Nelson split out to the right side for the Lions. Clark to the near side. 4th and 1. Connor looking over that.
They're still trying to hold it up. There we go.
All right, now they have
right side is light.
Now they've got the approval to do this.
Just wanted to see what they're doing.
Yep. Defense of the Trojans jumped a little bit, but not offsides.
Man, look, if we
there's a snap.
A play action.
Dade gets it. Dade has that first down. Good carry. He did get to there. Barely got enough, but he got enough. So that will be a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down at the 19-yard line. First and 10 Lions.
And just like wedge play. Get on in there. He bounced it back. He could have kept the play side if he wanted to. We won the line of scrimmage that play. We won the line of scrimmage this entire drive. But notice we've slowed the tempo down.
Well, that's offensively. That's the only way to keep Ash from putting 100 on you.
Yeah, because they will try.
All right, Lions have first and 10 at the Trojan 19. Two receivers to the right. Connor, hands off. Dade going over that right side, trying to cut out there. He'll get a couple on that run.
That's a whole lot of running.
It's a stretch. Yeah, he can just keep stretching, looking for that hole.
He's looking for it. And what Dade makes you do, he makes you stay in your gap. If you get out of your gap,
he's going to come right through.
He's going to find it, man.
Gain of 3, second down 7 for the Lions.
We're taking every single second of that play clock.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm noticing that our slot, they're playing a zone and they're playing a little bit off. They're really committing their box to the run. If we could work in a play action, it's going to be there.
Battle and Nelson to the left, Clark to the right. He goes in motion right to left, gets the jet pass, sweep pass. He tries up the middle, and he'll get inside the 15 to the 14. He'll get a gain of about 3 there. He took a pretty good lick, too.
Yeah, their sideline to sideline speed has been great all night. Their safeties are coming down, alley players, and spilling everything. Or hard jointed, I should say, and forcing it back inside. Our success has come inside of the tackles.
So it's third down and a long 3 for the Lions. They are at the Trojan 13-yard line.
Pressing right now. Feel like they're running press man free.
Waiting on this long snap. Dade gets the pitch to the back, and he is going to make it down to the 10-yard line. I don't think he has enough for the first out. It's going to be one of those 4th and inches again.
Yeah. And that's what it's going to be.
4th down and inches at the 10.
We just chipping away at him.
Well, as long as you're making forward progress, that's fine. Keep that Ash offense off the field.
I think from where his knees went, because he landed on the body, that ball was a little bit further. That spot is bad. He surfed for the first down.
Officially, 4th down and 1 for the Lions again. There's the snap. Connor's going to keep it himself. He's going to get all the way in. That's a touchdown, Montrell Connor Jr. Great quarterback keep. Touchdown, Lions.
And that's a read. That's a zone read there. He's going to read that in. There's safety that's walked up. He's going to crash down. He's like, gotcha, pulled it. Textbook. And we needed it.
Yeah, we did, because what it did is it took off almost 4 full minutes in the second quarter and 5 minutes out of the first quarter. That one drive was a very long drive. Took a lot of time off the clock.
Now here's the two-edged sword. We need long, sustained drives, but at that rate, we won't have enough time to come back.
All right, quick. There's a fake. There's going to be the center is going to snap it to one of the men in the swinging gate. He catches it, but the defense reacts immediately and tackles him. 2-point conversion failed for the Lions.
Yeah, just a direct snap over there to your up back and Caden Clegg. And they try to run the wedge play, and 84 didn't get wedged.
Yeah, this Ash team is very disciplined.
I'll say that, but we're on the scoreboard again.
35-12 is our score. Both teams out there getting ready for this kickoff. Lee Edwards, Mazda sideline report. Chris, anything happening down there?
Well, I tell you what, Mike, the Lions have woke up just a little bit. If we can get the defense to make a few stops, I think we still have a chance.
I love the optimism.
Yeah, that's definitely
I love the
some good optimism
look,
there.
You just, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? We took a bite on offense now. Can we take a bite on defense?
We need to. And
can we make them have a third down? I don't think they haven't had a third down yet. No, they had a 3rd and 9. They had 1 3rd and 9.
Pooch kick for the Lions go to the Trojans at the 25. They pick it up, want to return it, and the Lions shut that down at the 34. Yep. So Ash, again, decent field position. This will be their 6th possession. They have scored on their first 5.
And Jake Duke came and laid the wood on the Pooch punt, the senior wide receiver. You got a senior wide receiver running down there laying leather like that. You love to see it. So these people, we still engaged. When you see the special teams play, you see senior wide receivers running down and putting their hat on a man.
But the defense has to the defense has to step up now. Got to get some stops here. 35-12, Trojans on top. 7:48 left in this Creed and Creed second quarter.
Now they took 85 and flexed him out.
Empty backfield. 3 receivers, trips to the left, 2 to the right. They're going empty, looking for more points.
They're trying to hit us deep again, or the bubble. They did that last time we scored. Remember?
Well.
We're man across the
Sellers to quarterback, bubble over to the right.
Pick.
The Lions just about had it. That was Odie Fremont. Should have had the pick, and he's beating himself up for not getting it.
We need those, Mike. We need them. He read it perfectly. Check him out. They're going to try to run the bubble, and he's going to read it, pull his trigger. You got it. I guess. Hey, come on, Odie. That's why you play cornerback, though. But good play.
That's right. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Sellers has the ball looking, throws to the left side. Caught. 1st down already, and he's out to the 46. Yeah. Why the soft coverage is what
we're so
what
worried
I'm
about
seeing. Yes.
We're worried about the deep ball. So he got out of there, and it's an excellent route. You run it 5 to 7. And as soon as he starts to turn, you turn.
Already snapped, and it's going to be a quick pass over to the right side. Caught, crosses midfield. Right at the marker of another 1st down goes that fast receiver, Darius Washington, 5'6", 140. And they're coming in to snap that ball real quick, and it is another 1st down, so the chains have to move.
And that last play was an RPO, man.
But they've already snapped the ball, and the running back takes it and picks up 3 or 4 yards. Chains aren't set or any of that, but they are quick snapping, and the officials are okay with that.
This time we were ready, though, and now they're not going to wait for the chains. And Odie Fremont comes and spills them. But look at Dallas Elmore up top. How deep
quick
he
snap.
Is. Double move. He wide
Sellers
open.
is looking. He's going to throw deep, and that's going to be just throwing it away. Incomplete pass for the Trojans.
And if you notice, you've got Waddell playing defense now. So he going both ways. He out there hitting from his safety position. They ran a double move up top. And we bid on it, and he would have hit his head on the goalpost. But the pressure made the quarterback bring his eyes down.
3rd down and 8 for the Trojans. They're at the Ouachita 43-yard line.
And you can see right now, Coach Wilhite is looking at his secondary. He's telling them it's your time to shine. You got to make a play.
Trips to the left side. 3rd and 8.
Waddell's going to be a post safety, it looks like.
Sellers takes a snap, rolls to his left, looking under pressure, throws that ball. Caught down to the 25-yard line. The pass plays are such precision.
Yep, run trips, and it's like they just run a smash route. And the quarterback put it there perfectly.
So 1st down all the way down to the Ouachita 24. Here go the Trojans ready to snap the ball. 2 receivers right. It's going to be quick handoff. Sellers, left side. He keeps stretching that out. He'll pick up probably 6 yards in the Ouachita red zone now.
But guess what, though? I didn't want to say this before because we want to stop him. My thought was at least make them put a drive together. Make them earn it.
This is the closest thing they've had to a drive. And they lead 35-12.
We forced the 3rd down.
Sellers wants to throw. Got a man. Incomplete. No flags down there. Good coverage by the Lions. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
That's an RPO. He threw it to the wrong slant. You had double slants. One of his slants was wide open. He threw it to the tight coverage.
And that incompletion brings up 3rd and 6 for the Trojans.
But you got to know they're in 4-down territory right now. So they probably run the ball here. Try to catch a slipping.
Snap.
Nope.
And there's a flag out there. Official comes in late with that flag.
Yep, so they run a play action. They're going to run a sprint out and get 85 in the flats.
False start by the Trojans. Back them up 5. That'll give them 3rd and 11. So the Trojans have 3rd down and 11 at the Ouachita 25-yard line. 6:36 left in this Creed and Creed second quarter. Trojans on top 35-12.
Look how soft we are, though, in our coverage.
And quarterback Sellers rolls to his right. Quick pass out to the right side. Caught.
He's not down.
And he's not down, and he gets back up and picks up another 5 yards.
And it looked like Clegg came to clean him up.
That was Spurs.
Two out routes. He hits the shallow out. Boom.
So this is bringing up 4th down and a short 4. 4th down, Trojans are going for it. 2 receivers, twins in there, both sides there. Sellers has a snap, looking, under pressure, throws incomplete. There's the first takeaway from the Lions.
Yep.
The Trojans turned the ball over on down.
We took a bite. We took a bite on offense, and then we took a bite on defense. And they had the drag route coming across. And we had the drag route coming across, and that was the first really errant pass I've seen from the quarterback all night.
And he threw it behind.
It was high and behind. If he puts it on him, he has a chance at it. But excellent job of the Lions to get off the field there.
Lions take over this ball. They stopped it at their own 18-yard line, so Lions have it 1st and 10 and did not give up the score. 35-12. Lions have gone for 2 two-point conversions, failed both of those. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Connor back there, wants to throw, looking, got a man over the middle, caught. And that is going to be enough for a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down.
Crenshaw.
And that is Crenshaw on the reception.
Is it weird that Crenshaw looks smaller in 42?
I don't know. Maybe it's that charcoal color out there. But no matter what, he can. As long as he makes all those first downs, he can do all he wants.
That's just a spot route coming from his H-back position. He's been blocking all night, finds him a soft spot in his own, turns around, makes a big, solid target for his quarterback to hit.
And a first down, 1st and 10 Lions at the 34. 5:38, clock is running. Connor in shotgun, takes a snap, fakes to Dade.
Now he got the ball.
Connor still got it, trying to run around, looking, going to just kind of throw it away. One of those little Tim Tebow jump pass looking things, and bottom line, it's incomplete.
Yeah, he looked right, and you called the fake. They faked the power there, and he's looking play side. He's not there. He's smart to bring it down. It looked like we tackled the end there. He just fell.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Ouachita Lions.
That was 26 seconds.
They've looked much better in the second quarter than they did in the first. They gave up 5 touchdowns in the first.
We're settling into this game.
Second and 10, Lions have Crenshaw in the halfback slot. 2 receivers to the right. Connor ready to throw again. Connor had a good passing game last week. He is under pressure, and they're going to get him. Sack him behind that line. That's big number 51.
Man. He's been back there all night,
Peyton
man.
Hobbs.
That's his second sack of the night, I think. And he's at that line up right over the center, and he's just going to kind of bull his way through. And he's going to bull, press, compress, and then shuck and jive.
So with that, that's going to back him up. It's going to be 3rd and 16 now for the Ouachita Lions.
Yeah, that hurt. And that's the toughest pressure on the quarterback is the one that come right up the middle. Nowhere to step up to.
So you've seen both teams, Neville and West Monroe. What do you think is going to happen tonight?
What do you mean?
Them playing each other, West Monroe at Neville.
Oh, I think Neville should get it done.
They're up 20-7 right now over West Monroe.
There you go.
Trips to the right side. Connor's looking to throw, and he is just having to scramble. Now he's under intense pressure. Throws, it's caught. It'll be like a 4-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 11. But credit him on the catch and the scramble. But the Lions, they get the ball on downs, but they're going to have to punt it away. Here comes Trey Johnson again.
Yeah, decent pass pro there. We're just not creating separation. I'm looking at the coverage. There's nobody open, or the window is really tight.
So 4th and 12. Johnson.
I like how you set me up for that layup there.
Yeah. Glad you noticed that.
Yeah.
Johnson's done rugby-style punting on this game, did some straight punting last week against Neville, and there's just a straight-up one, a beautiful punt.
Yes, indeed.
Fair catch call for it, and he's having to go backwards, and he fumbled it. Lions, Lions tried to pick it up and scoop and score.
No, we didn't get it.
No, but the Neville Tigers cover it at the 12.
The Neville Tigers?
I'm sorry, did I say Neville Tigers? They look like Neville Tigers.
Come on,
the Ash Trojans cover it at the 12.
Come on, baby, just don't kill. You got a beautiful sky punt.
All you got to do is fall on it.
Don't fall on
to
it.
Scoop and
They have something called "Don't Kill the Baby." They jump dead on top of it. It's gonna squirt out. Pause. If you jump dead on top, you have to get alongside the ball and cradle it. The coach would say, "Don't kill the baby."
Don't kill the baby. Protect the baby.
And we killed the baby, man, twice. Jeez, Louise.
So great. What triggered all that was a
beautiful punt.
Farther than usual punt, punting it traditionally by Trey Johnson. Great punt.
And I think traditional punt might be his thing. Smoked it. How many yards was that? Where did we punt the ball from?
I didn't get the exact.
It was a long way. It was over 50. It was 60 yards.
Ash starts at their own 13-yard line right now. Last time they started at their 13, well, they scored on that one. Trips to the left. Ash hands off. Sellers hands off to Lindsey on that right side. Lions got penetration. They tackle him for a loss. He'll lose a yard.
And look, you got Jamarcus over there, but that was set up by our cornerback, setting a strong edge on the outside zone. Actually, look at that. Shout out to, I think that's Shine.
All right, Trojans ready to snap the ball again. Now officials come in with a timeout. It's got to be their last timeout of the night, of this half,
Yep.
So Trojans call the timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, too. 35-12, Trojans on top. You're tuned in. Back to action here at the Lions Den. 3:53 left in this Creed and Creed second quarter. Second down and 10 for the Ash Trojans. They're at their own 13-yard line. 35-12, the Trojans lead. So Dez is eating dinner between breaks here.
I don't do me like that, Mike.
You know, I went downstairs and I'm looking over here and I'm seeing something going on in the back of a trunk of a Tesla. So I look around that corner. Man, I thought Dez was homeless the way he was woofing all that down there.
Look, I got to carb up before these broadcasts. It burns my calories.
Definitely got. I ratted you out.
Mike was sitting there like, where am I at?
All right, there's the snap. Second down and 10. Sellers throws incomplete.
Flag.
He just threw it over the intended receiver there.
And they got a flag there. Look like they're going to call holding on Dylan Berryman for holding Dylan Berryman. And if it happened in the end zone, it would have been a safety.
Well, but it is against them, so second and 10 becomes second and half the distance now.
So we have to be thinking field position. If we could somehow get a stop here.
And you're getting the second half kickoff, too.
You're going to be punting with your guy standing at the 50.
I mean, it was like a track meet the first quarter.
Yeah.
All Ash. Scored 5 touchdowns.
They were trying to get us out of here.
And the Lions definitely have woken up. They've put a couple touchdowns on themselves now. But my goodness, what a fast start.
But is it a little too late? And that's what they were trying. Can we score as many times while they're still in the low as possible?
They are showing that they have they're not invincible. It's just that the bounces, the fumbles have just ended up back at them.
It's like a UFC fight where the guy comes out and he throws everything he got at you, and if you can survive that.
Yeah, then just smack him once.
Yeah.
All right, second down and 16. Trojans man in motion from right to left. Sellers, the quarterback, rolls to his right under pressure by Berryman. He's just going to take off. He's out to the 20, pushed out of bounds around the 25, and that's a first down.
It looked like the receiver
second and 16,
held.
and they're going to get first down.
Yeah, he ran it, and that's a good job converting from pass to run there by him. There was nobody there trying to run the out route, and his receiver looked like he grabbed for him to be able to cut inside.
First and 10. Trojans at the 25.
But, whatever.
JT Lindsey, the LSU commit, has the ball going around that left side, breaks a tackle, breaks a second, picks up 9 yards on that carry.
Man, he just picking, and I'm glad we made the tackle there because he saw an alley after that.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come out of there.
Trojans quick snap here as they get back to that line of scrimmage. Sellers takes the snap, fakes the hands off to Lindsey. He's under pressure, throws the ball. One-handed catch by that Tanner, but the tight end, one-handed catch, and they get the first down.
Yeah, Tanner Townsend, he's good. And once again, he caught a fade ball earlier, caught a seam earlier, one hands that one. And if you're a safety, you got to think, hey, your big self ain't going to be outrunning me in the flats. Goodness gracious.
He's got speed.
Yep.
First and 10 Trojans at their own 41. Trips to the left side. Sellers Hands off that ball to Lindsey. Tries up that middle. Just driving those legs. He's going to get another 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Finally tackled at the Ouachita 45. When I'm telling you, he is just continuing to move that whole pile. That's what he did. Picked up 15.
Yeah, and they just run power, stick his nose in there, and then his touch push. You got Whitell coming in there trying to stop it. He took a ride.
All right, 1st and 10, inside Lions territory here. Sellers, hands off Lindsey. I would too. And he just tries that middle. He'll pick up only 4 this time. 2:50, and clock is running.
Notice the adjustment. They came out, spread it out last time. We adjusted to that. We were stopping some of that. And they noticed maybe the quarterback was a little off. So now they say, you know what, let's take the pressure off our quarterback. Let's run some power. Let's run some counter. Give it to our LSU commit.
Yeah, it seems to be working. 2nd down and 6. And jet sweep pass to number 3, coming around from that right side, gets tripped up. Great tackle there. Number 21 for the Ouachita Lions stopped that one. That's Gerard Jackson. Yep. He stopped that one from being a problem. It's 3rd and 2.
Gerard Jackson on run support has been good so far tonight. He's the one that set the edge earlier from his corner position.
3rd and 2. They want to quick snap this. Ash has such a high-octane offense.
Look at 85
and there
top.
It is. Hands off Lindsey. Lindsey gets submarined by Cody Kelly, and he did not get enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
What do you do here?
You go for it?
Well, no, for sure.
4th and 1, and they are. They're lining up, trying to do what is either a quick snap or that hard count.
Do they run power? They're going to throw a quick
there they
pass.
go. Lindsey's already quarterback keeps it. Got the first down. He's at the 30. Down to the 27, 28-yard line there. On 4th down, they convert, and they snap the ball before we were even set on defense. They've done that before.
And that's power read. The quarterback can give it to the running back there, or he's got power set up for himself in the middle.
They're already back, ready to snap. There's a snap. Hands off Sellers. Sellers tries the right side. Jumps over a defender. You're not supposed to be able to do that in high school. There's oftentimes a flag, but he gets down to the 20.
Flag.
Where's the 20? Where's the flag? Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
okay.
It came in late. It's like the ref was like,
you can't do that.
I think that's a crazy penalty.
Yeah, if you're athletic enough to do it, I know they're looking out for safety.
No.
But
so wait. So I can take my helmet and put it right in your face, Mike, and drive you to the ground. That's okay, but I can't jump over you? It's better for his brain.
Well, he did jump over, and there is a flag.
What are they convening about now? He jumped. He leaped.
Maybe it's offsetting penalties. Maybe there's – who knows?
Convening. Let's convene here.
Yeah. So we got a crew down there. We have 1:30 left in the second quarter. That's a Creed and Creed second quarter.
Remember, we deferred as well. So
we do get the second half kickoff and time to focus at halftime on what Ash did. Everything was so fast-paced. Onside kick.
Maybe a little sideline report to see if Chris Lewis can see.
Lee Edwards, Miles, the sideline. Chris, you got any news on what's going on down there?
I'm here. I'm trying to figure it out right now.
They're waving it off.
Coach Benny just called timeout.
All right, so
they're waving it off.
Coach Lewis calls a timeout, and they're calling that back, even though he did jump over them. That's curious. Now Benji is talking to White Hat down there to see what is being said and done.
Yeah, and if Chris Lewis can get that for us, because I need to know how they're going to explain away that penalty, because he clearly leaped over.
Well, Chris wants to put the microphone in there, but I think he's a little nervous about what he may pick up there.
I promise you, we have talked about this to the end.
All right, I don't think we need to listen in on that one. Yeah, we're going to catch something on that. But it's not a very friendly conversation down there as they pick up the flag, and Trojans will have 2nd and inches at the 20. And the lead, 35-12.
I need to know, did they change the rule?
No, I don't think so.
Chris Lewis, what do you got for us?
Well, from what I got, they picked up the flag, and White Hat said they talked about it several times before football season started, and evidently it's a rule that they don't go by here in high school football. From what I got, I mean, they picked the flag up, and he said,
It's been a flag in years past, so that may be a new rule. But, oh my. So instead of 2nd and inches, they do move it back to make it 2nd and 2 with the ball right at the 20.
We better be able to do it, too. That's all I'm going to say.
2 receivers lined up on the left side for the Trojans. Time is a factor now. 1.5 minutes left in this first half. Sellers hands off to J.T. Lindsey, who's just pushing his way to the 15, and that is enough for another Trojan first down, so they'll have 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Just remember, if they get points on this drive, remember we had that muffed punt
down there,
way down there.
So that's a 14-point turnaround because you should have been scoring instead of
14-point difference in this ball game.
Quick pass by Sellers, complete to the receiver. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown Trojans. And again, the Lions are there. They're hitting him, but they're not tackling.
But that's a tough ass. You run the ball. Look how far the safety's got to come. Look how much ground he's got to cover to make that tackle. That's a lot. That's hard to do on an island, man.
41-12. Trojan score.
And that play worked by our alignment. And that we're aligned that way because of some other concept they've done. And he's trying to stop the smash route. You weren't curling in a corner.
Well, the only good thing you can say about this is Ash will be in the select side of the playoffs as Rapides has select enrollment down there. So they are not going to be in any of the non-select playoffs like Westminster or Ruston, Neville. And if the Lions are able to make it, they will have to beat Pineville next week and then hope to get in.
What sound better, 41-12 or 35-20? Because that's what it would have been.
That's what it should have been. That's right. That's right. Extra point attempt here by the Trojans to make it 42-12. Snap, placement, kick is up, and that's it, 42-12. We'll be back. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
We out.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith. Through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Trojan Sky kicked the ball, and it goes out of bounds, so the Lions will get that in decent field position at the 35. But the problem is they trail 42-12. The Trojans have scored on every possession except for the one they turned the ball over on downs.
Yeah, so we're going to need some takeaways, and we got to capitalize. So think about this. We've had 2 missed takeaways. The Odie pick 6 that he dropped, and then the muff punt. That's 14 points, man, which is really 28 points.
28-point swing, that's right. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Connor back to throw, looking under pressure. He's having to step up, and now he throws complete to Jordan Brown, who loses it out of bounds. Is that a fumble?
No, that's a fumble. They're going to call incomplete.
I was going to say,
no,
they
he
could
made a whole football
incomplete
move. Come on, dog. Like, he caught the ball and made a move. Let's see. The eye in the sky don't lie. Excellent pass under pressure. Catch. And that's a football catch. Okay.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That's
the Des Bryant. That's a Des Bryant rule. He made a football move.
Good job by Connor to hit Brown on that reception.
It was close.
109 left in this Creed & Creed second quarter.
It's easy when you can see it in slow-mo.
2 receivers stacked on the left side, 1 receiver to the right. There's a snap. Connor looking, wants to throw, got a man. It's Nick Nelson, caught, breaks a tackle. He's going to get about an 8-yard gain out of that. Good pass by Connor. Good reception by Nelson.
Let's feed Nick. Nick is running. That's a tough run right there. Just runs a curl route, turns around, hits him, boom. And watch this run after that. Refuses to go down. I like it. Got to get this first down.
There's a snap. Connor throws that ball. Is it complete? It's complete. Wydell Clark comes down with that in double coverage for a Chris Lewis Coney Island connection first down at the Trojan 45. But Lions call a timeout. But this is going to be a little bit of an issue here because they're at the 45 and they've only got 38 seconds to punch it in.
If you think about the way we're running our offense, if you get a first down, it's still enough time. And I think that was our last time out, or either we have 1 left or that was our last one. But I like our chances right here with 38 seconds. We just got to be smart, and you got to get out of bounds. We can still work the middle of the field here.
Yes, you still have a little bit of time. That's right.
Got to have points. This is interesting. We can steal some points here and get the ball at half.
Yeah, and turn around and do some more points there, but you still need a little extra. So Lions defense going to have to step it up in the second half. Trips to the near side. That's the left side for the Lions.
All right, they got a post
taking
safety.
That ball from the right hash. Under pressure is Connor. He can just take off. And
not enough time. He needs to throw it away.
And he gets tackled. He's only going to gain 2 yards, but that took 9 seconds.
Yeah.
And now the clock is running.
And I don't think we have timeouts. Yeah, you can't. And that's just, your quarterback need to know that those 2 yards, you air it out, man.
Right. Dump it. Get rid of it. Yep. Clock is running. 18-17. Lions getting up to the line. Trips to the right side this time.
We're not set.
They're not set, but they didn't get the flag on that. Connor looking to throw, looking, going for it all downfield, and that is going to be overthrown, incomplete. 6 seconds left.
And he was looking for Nick. It looked like Nick stopped on his route. A little bit basically it was a scramble drill. So now we're in a Hail Mary situation.
Right. 3rd down and 9.
The last hailstorm we call weather pro.
The ball is at the Trojan 43.
So, yeah, you can try something quick. They're going to go cloud coverage, 4 deep, 1, 2, 3, 4 across the front. They'll probably play soft. We can get a quick, cheap out route and then get out of bounds. It's tough. It's tough, but it can get us in his Hail Mary position.
On 3rd down, trips to the right. Connor wants to throw, going for that Hail Mary, going for it deep in the end zone, and the Trojans are going to intercept that one in the end zone. Nope. Incomplete. Incomplete pass, and
that's a pick, touchback.
It is. It was a touch. It was an interception. So, yes. All right, Chris Lewis is going to have one quick word with head football coach Benji Lewis. Go ahead, Chris.
Coach, 42-12, going in halftime. What's your message to your players?
We got to do the little things. We've got to tackle. We can't just try to reach and grab a great running back. We have to play assignment football. We've done none of that. We're not tackling well. We're giving too many second opportunities. We're not staying on our blocks up front. All that together leads to, some problems for us.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, head football coach Benji Lewis. And Des, let's just talk about that for a minute. My goodness, they played a very, very fast game, and without any drive, taking more than 4 plays, Ash scored on their first 5 possessions. And Ouachita only got 6 points out of that same time period. So that was 35-6 there. And then the Lions started coming alive, and it was, it improved somewhat. But bottom line, the score right now, 42-12. That's a tough score at halftime.
Very tough. And when you're playing a team like this, and I hate to – hey, hold on, wait a minute. I don't know if you recall last year, Mike put a Ouachita jersey. Come on in here. Since the guy
This is Doug Gann. This is you're going to have to talk into a stick mic for a change.
I'll do that. Look, like the good old days. That's right.
This is the voice of the Ash Trojans, okay? I have known this guy in a former life, and we don't even talk about that former life, okay?
That's right.
But let's talk about this game. What did I tell you coming into this game tonight?
You told me that there'd be Chick-fil-A and pizza here. You told me that, so they got it. No, defense was struggling a little bit, had some injuries on it too, and didn't know about the fast pace of the Trojans.
Well, the fast pace, we were just talking about that. You blink and you're up 35 points. 5 touchdowns, 5 possessions. Holy cow, is that how they are all the time?
Yeah, they look so the biggest problem that they've had in the past, and you guys have seen it because we've played those games, is the opponents, especially in this 2-5A area, that have gotten off to that fast start like they've done. And the Trojans have found themselves down to a West Monroe, down to Ruston 21-0, and having to come back and do a lot of things. And this year their focus has been on let's do everything. And it's everybody's focus, don't get me wrong. But they really try to go out and go tempo and go aggressive, and they've been able to do it.
Does tempo include onside kicking often throughout the year?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so that's not something new for the Ouachita Lions.
That's one of the things. You go back and look at some of the tape and thought we had this one that's up here, but they're trying to get those possessions out of it because historically you guys want to limit the possessions without a doubt. That's always the number one thing when we come up here is that the Northeast teams just want to grind the ball and they want to, like an MMA fighter, they just want to choke you out.
That's what he's been talking. It's like an MMA fight.
And so the Trojans just try to quick strike and get after it. And the difference is this year, guys, they just got a lot of weapons. You saw JT. We told you what JT was going to be able to do. And then so if you come up and you play the run, well, now you've got Darius Washington, you got Jimmy
85.
Duncan, you've got 85 is there, and then Alex Fontenot, number 14, that's there too. So there's a lot of weapons on there, and it's hard to focus on one thing. And I'd hate to have to scheme against that offense.
Well, what it makes you do. It makes you play man coverage.
That's right.
Because you got to commit guys to the box.
That's right.
And it makes sure your secondary's got to be able to be on an island.
Right.
And then they're running double moves and fade balls, and they've been hitting them.
Yeah.
So we haven't done well against that.
And with the speed that the Trojans have, if you look inside for a minute, the guys are gone behind you. And we've got a quarterback, the sophomore, that can put it on the money. And Gassett, who's come in and played the element that he adds. He's on the ball well tonight. He's got 2 touchdowns, but he'll tuck it and he'll run too.
Yep.
And that's what's been just firing on a lot of cylinders.
I've just kind of been taken aback here because it was bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And it's
I had a feeling it was going to be like that.
Well, I'd heard it was, but I thought, you know what? And I listened to this guy saying, well, every time we come to Monroe, you guys play us tough, and we go home licking our wounds. I'm like, dude, not tonight.
Well, he still remembers you forcing him to wear a watchdog.
I did make him. He had to do the whole broadcast wearing that watchdog
whole
jersey.
broadcast. But why'd y'all give me that small little one? That one was, was that for a kicker or a safety?
He put you in your little brother jersey. He had you an extra medium.
What are we doing with all of this? But no, this is, and there's a lot of work. You're going to come out and put something together. Getting the ball to start the second half. There's going to be an opportunity to come out and get some momentum back. But the Trojans will come out and they'll try to get it to that point where the clock runs. And
I can tell you one thing for sure here. If the Trojans go on and continue and they do win this game, that game next week with the Neville Tigers, because Neville was on top of West Monroe 20-7 earlier.
Yeah, we saw that was the last score that we had as well.
And we know how Neville is, and I'm just saying, watching Ash and Neville go after it next week, man. Well, that's going to be at your house too, right?
It is, and then look with the split, and there's not a soapbox big enough to get on about this split, but this is an opportunity to see, arguably, 2 of the best teams in the state that won't play each other in the playoffs
we just
go at it for a district title. And again, a lot of football to go in this one still, because you guys have had a big lead on us, and we've come back a little bit too. So it's not over with till it's over. But a 9-0 Neville team and a 9-0 Alexandria team going for the district title back at Ash. Biggest game that's been at Butch Stoker Stadium ever.
We're used to that game, but it's usually Ruston and West Monroe.
Right.
There's been a little bit of a power realignment so far, because Mike asked me, what do you think was going to happen between Neville and West Monroe? It was all like Neville was going to put it on them probably.
Right.
And 20-7, pretty much. And we knew
Neville is for real.
And we knew, all right, Ash and Ruston probably going to take an L that week. When was the last time you said that?
Right.
And look at Ruston go back to back. But the biggest thing about Neville, they just now dropping out of that district, coming up into this district, and they've not backed off one bit. They're the real deal.
4A to 5A, and they're not blinking.
That's right.
Coach Collins got him right, man. They bought into what he's pitching. And they got a sophomore quarterback that's getting better every single week, and an underrated running back.
So you'll have potentially a 9-0 Neville and a 9-0 Alexandria being led by sophomore quarterbacks into a game for a District 2 5A title.
So you're saying we're going to have some battles coming for the next few years?
I'm saying it's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple of years. And Gassett, who came in number 7, he's a sophomore quarterback. This sophomore class that the Trojans have is probably as good as any sophomore class going back to the one that Bud Clark and Jacobin was in.
Wow.
Easily it is.
That's strong.
It's just one of those. And look, this is my plug for JT Lindsay. I don't care what the rankings. He's looking for the 5th star. It should be somewhere out here.
Oh,
he's not a 4-star running back by any means. He's 5-star. He's the best running back in the country, and I won't back up from that.
Stars don't play football.
No, they don't. That's exactly
How
right.
many stars has Nichols got for Neville? I promise you he's playing with more stars.
Right,
that's
right.
You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
So,
but no, he won't keep. He'll carry the ball more in the second half than he did in the first half too, because he'll look to grind away. Is what they'll do.
Well, I was actually expecting it to be the Lindsay show because you 55 times, 52 times, but not tonight, man. These guys.
No, they wanted to try.
This is what I'm used to.
They saw
from
the
Ash.
secondary. They saw some holes. They wanted to try to. Notice when we scored immediately, they run a sprint out fade. 85. What type of H-back can catch a fade ball like that?
So you're scheming, and we talked about this earlier. JT Lindsay. Okay, well, we can't stack the box in it because you've got Alex Fontenot, 14, out there receiver. You got 2 and 3, Duncan and Washington, that are out there. And then, our tight end, 85, is going to slip down there. And they'll bring in another guy, 84, Grayson Thibodeau, and put him in at H-back. And then you move Tanner to the tight end spot, and he's going to go down the seam. But, I mean, it's a nightmare for folks. I'm telling you, it is.
Absolutely,
you got to stop one of them. So we haven't stopped either. And in the drives we've had success, we stopped that. And they came back and you guys adjusted and went more to the run.
Well, and looking at what should have been a pick over there by the Lions,
That's
that one.
That's a
the fumble
28-point
down
swing.
here should have been a Lions, but they didn't do it. Ash did turn around and score.
And that's the difference. We've been close on a couple of them. The Trojans have thrown 2 interceptions on the season. Is all they've thrown. Gassett throws one earlier in the season, and then Duncan, number 2, threw one on a receiver pass.
So Sellers doesn't have an interception.
Sellers doesn't have any. He hasn't been sacked this year either.
Zero picks, Mike.
Wow.
On the season.
And threw 2 in practice the other day when I was watching, and Coach Bachman was not happy at all. But you talk about the sophomore and his maturity. We had him on the show last night, and he said, look, it's on me. He said, I didn't warm up right, so I wasn't going to practice right. And they know if you don't warm up right, you don't practice right. If you don't practice right, you're not going to play right. And so it's that mentality that Coach Bachman and that entire coaching staff has brought to those guys. So,
wow. Well, Doug Gann, you got a heck of a team over there. It is senior night, as you guys can hear and see here. Next week will be senior night for the Trojans.
Yes, it will be. And if we can hang on, it's going to set up a pretty big battle down there at the Butch.
Hang on.
Well, Neville's got to hang on, and y'all got to hang on.
That's right.
That's one heck of a game. You're right.
It'll be one, and there are talks of some T-shirts for that big game, the Battle at the Butch, and I could probably have one for you.
No,
you
that's
guys.
okay, man. Look at the time.
Look at the time.
We got to take a break.
Look, your producer's coming in saying I got to go.
Hey, that's my man right there.
That's exactly right.
Doug Gann, good job, man. Good game.
Thank y'all.
But
Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Not too good of a game.
And the hospitality, as always, top notch. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. All right. So, all right, we'll go ahead and take that break real quick. Halftime score 42-12. Ash on top of the Lions. We'll be back. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
The staff at Community Health is all about service to the community. That's, we're trying to provide access to affordable, quality health care. And so with access comes service. And so you can't do that without having good staff.
Sonica Swartz is a proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football, dishing out some of the best burgers, conies, and appetizers in Monroe to the citizens of East Ouachita Parish for many years. From supersonic burgers to bacon doubles, chili cheese conies, jalapeno poppers, and weekly specials, Sonic has something that will satisfy your craving. Grab a snack on the way to the game or dinner on the way home. That's Sonica Swartz, 520 Lincoln Road, proud supporter of Ouachita Lions football.
Football fans, are you ready to score big this season? Johnny's Pizza House is the winning play for every game day with our new Pizza Squad Rewards app. Download it now from johnnysPH.com/app and get in the game with $5 off your first in-app order. Every order earns you loyalty points, so you can rack up rewards faster than a running back hitting the end zone. Save your favorite orders, track your deliveries, and enjoy exclusive offers, all at your fingertips. Visit johnnysPH.com/app. Enjoy the Pizza Squad today. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of game day glory.
The last hailstorm, we called Weather Pro. They came out very quickly, inspected the house, did everything we needed to do, took care of all the paperwork, and took care of it quickly. After that was done, they cleaned up everything and didn't have to worry about anything. There was no hassle, no nothing. It was great. They did a very professional job. I would highly recommend them for any job that you have for roofing needs.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mel's Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go on!
Hey, football fans, why do you think every generation since 1948 keeps coming back to Tillman Tire? Quality tires at competitive prices, sure, but our service is what keeps them coming back year after year. Tillman customers know we'll do the job right the first time and have you on your way fast. Come see us for tires and brakes Monday through Saturday. Tillman Tire and Wheel, Cypress Street, West Monroe, and Highway 80 Monroe.
Tillman Tire,
a proud sponsor of high school football.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklamis with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
All right, we are back. Lions Den. It is halftime here on week number 9 as the Ash Trojans have come to the Lions Den to take on Ouachita. Ash comes in with the longest winning streak in the state. They're tied with a few other teams, including Neville, and they are coming in at 8-0, and Lions are coming in at 3-4. So 42-12. I mean, just a quick summary. If you want to know, hey, how did that happen? Lions won the coin toss. They deferred till the second half, so they'll get the ball here in a few minutes. But Ash got the opening kickoff at 34. 3 plays later, touchdown. And Lions got the ball. They onside kicked. Lions got it at the 49, at the Ash 49, and had to punt. Ash gets the ball at the their own 13-yard line, and they scored. Scored another touchdown. In fact, the first 5 possessions, they scored on all 5. Lions punted, touchdown, punt, turned it over on downs, and finally got another touchdown. And anyway, this is where we are at the half. And Des, just simply put, what we are looking at here is the Lions are trailing 42-12. Is there any hope for the Lions? The answer is yes. The answer is clearly yes. There is hope for the Lions, but 42-12, what's got to change to make this happen?
We got to make tackles.
Yeah. But we talked about that last week, too.
Yeah, we need to tackle in space. We're going to need some takeaways, which they've tried to give us a few. When you air it out like that, you're going to create a couple opportunities.
Look at that mist. If you look out over the field into the lights, there's just a light rain coming down, basically a heavy mist just working across that stadium. And
so my brain works on like how many stops do you got to get?
Your brain scares me here.
Yeah,
you have to using our Ouachita math, how many stops we got to get to catch up?
Well, you have to stop it every time, but we need 3 turnovers. We need 3 takeaways. We need 3 extra possessions.
And you got to score when you get that ball.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially. So it's a lot. It's a tall ass, not impossible, but it is a tall order. It's a tall stack of pancakes.
It can be done.
Hold on, what is my loaded T from Fit for Life say? Never give up. So you know what, man? And I will say this. I know Coach Lewis is going to challenge them because in that fourth quarter versus the Neville last week, some people gave up, man. There was a couple of people that was waiting for their teammate to make the tackle.
No.
And so I don't think we'll see that tonight because Ash will try to score 100. They scored 42 in the first.
Well, they were well on the way, but one of the things one of the things they can do is, as you heard their play-by-play guy on just at halftime, they want Lindsey to get that 5th star from the 4-star to a 5-star running back, and to do that, you got to pad your stats. And my goodness, you got so much better looking, Des. How did you manage to do? Oh wait, that's Mila.
Oh yeah, that's a little.
So baby Mila's on camera right now.
Mila Ruby here eating her some Johnny's pizza.
Hey. She's looking at that thing on my head.
Yeah. Look, that's you right there. Say, hey, everybody. But no, it's what were you saying, Mike? I got distracted by all this cuteness.
Yes, you did. No, just basically that Lindsey wants to be a 5-star running back going to LSU instead of a 4-star. So basically they're doing everything they can to try to get that 5th star with his performance throughout this season. And when you give him 52, 55 carries a game, which they have been, that's that's going to help.
I think I'm the wrong person to ask to about this. I'm kind of scarred because I didn't get a lot of stars, and I feel like I was better than most of those guys with all the stars. That whole racket, that whole system is a racket. Going to certain camps, and stars don't play football. We can look at that guy and know this guy is as high as rated as a high school player in the state as anybody.
Right.
So, yeah, they're going to try to do that to bolster it. But if he's LSU committed, who cares how many stars he has? That's the weirdest thing.
Okay, so people want to know, is this the best team Ouachita's seen this year?
Yeah, it is.
Probably. I was thinking the same thing. I'd have to go back to Neville a little bit, but
I think this team, if it's a certain couple things you don't do right, they're the best. But I think Neville, their secondary is the strength of their team.
That's right, and that's going to.
And you can make them pedestrian if you shut down a phase of their offense. You notice the drives we stopped them; they look really beatable.
Yes.
On those drives. And,
right.
And the thing is, can you do it consistently? They're the most explosive team we played all year. I'll tell you that.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's for sure.
And we hope they don't hang another 42 on us in the second half here. So good catch, Dad.
Yeah, you're throwing pizza.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so anyway, that's where we are. Lions will get the second half kickoff. I'll do the starting lineups for the defense and the special teams when we come back, and we'll get ready for both teams as the Lions will get the second half kickoff. 42-12 halftime score. We're back after this break. You're tuned into the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mel's Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go Lions!
Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lake Shore. Clearly a cut above the others. Get ready for hunting season at your one-stop shop, Diamond Gun and Outdoors. Ammo, and check out the latest new and used rifles. Why hunt all over town when Diamond Gun and Outdoor in Lake Shore has everything you need, family owned and operated. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert in Lake Shore, just down from Ray's PG. Diamond Gun and Outdoor, 8203 Desert, Lake Shore.
If you or a loved one have been the victim of medical negligence or a drug injury, we can help. Do what thousands of satisfied clients have done. Call Jeff Guerrero, the injury attorney, and go Guerrero.
Randall Garvin's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats is now open. Two incredible and delicious institutions now under one roof. Fresh cut steaks, stuffed meats, and wraps.
He's got fresh seafood of every kind, along with boiled shrimp, barbecue ribs, sausage, and chicken. Plus, there's always grab-and-go dishes if you're not cooking.
Randall's is also taking ham and turkey orders for the holidays.
Randall's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats, one block off 165 at 2607 for Rand Monroe.
We're back to the Lions Den here. It is halftime. Both teams out there warming up down on the field. And update on that West Monroe Neville score. They're almost at halftime. West Monroe missed a field goal attempt, so the score is still 20-7 Neville on top of West Monroe going into almost halftime there. So 42-12 here. And the Ouachita Lions next week are on the road for the final regular season game, and that will be at the Pineville Rebels. Every time the Lions go down to Pineville, the Rebels always play the Lions tough. I don't know what it is about that, but that's what Ash says about coming up here, is that oftentimes they get into a lot of fast-paced games, and they end up on the losing side of it. And tonight, they really got on the fast end of that fast-paced game, scoring on their first 5 possessions. So Chris Lewis, Lee Edwards Mazda sideline report, looking up and looking out there. I'm seeing a heavy mist just coming down there. What's it like?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, mist feel good. If we keep the mist, we'll be doing okay. But at the end of the day, it's 42-12, and I think the Lions still have a chance. When you got a defense with Big Dylan on it, and you have an offense with Dave and Montreal Connor, we still got hope, Mike. We still got 2 full quarters left to go.
Absolutely right. And by the way, looking at stats here, their sophomore quarterback, this is our second week of a sophomore quarterback, 4 touchdown passes, 275 passing, 245 yards on the ground. I mean, that is 500 yards of offense in the first half. In the first half. That's how tough it's been for the Ouachita Lions here. So, we waiting on this kickoff here. Lions won the coin toss. They'll get this second half kickoff, and it just needs to get out there and underway, and let's see what the Lions are able to come back with out of that locker room. Lions are out on the field now, getting ready to receive that kick. Spurs is going deep. Wydell Clark is already deep on the other side. And Alexandria has taken all kind of approaches here to doing this game. They've had 2 onside kicks. They've had a squib kick. They knocked one out of bounds, and they put 2 deep for a touchback. So whatever it is in their playbook, they've used it all tonight. And now that it's gone from a heavy mist to a light rain now. It's coming down pretty hard, and that's going to affect a wet ball in the second half here as that rain comes down. Deep kick. And this one will be returned. It goes to C.J. Spurs at the 10, 15. He's to the 20, still on his feet, 25, still on his feet, out to the 30, breaks the tackle, out to about the 31-yard line there. And that was Clark. I'm sorry, Clark on that return. Wydell Clark brought it out to the 31-yard line. That's where the Lions will begin first down and 10. So Lions begin this second half in possession of the ball. We want to say welcome to the Sonic of Sports third quarter. Nelson is the receiver, split out to the far side. Clark, the receiver, to the near side. Double tight end formation down there for the Lions. Connor takes a snap, hands off Dade. Dade is going to try to work his way around that tackle, and, man, he got slung down. He got pulled down hard. It's going to be about a yard loss on the play. So they're technically going to register that one as back to the line of scrimmage. So second down and 10 for the Lions. Nelson and Clark are now both split out together on the far side of the field. Connor takes that quick snap, pitches back to Dade. Dade has got 3 guys in his face, and he's trying to break away. Connor's giving him a block, but he's running in the backfield. Flag comes in, and yes, he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of east to west, side to side running, but nothing north to south. Now let's check that flag. And it is going to be against the Trojans. Looks like a crackback block against the Trojans. No, now he says against Ouachita. Okay, he pointed against the Trojans. I'm so confused. Lee Edwards Mazda sideline report. What the heck, Chris? Okay, I'm really confused. 3rd and 10. And they didn't mark off any yardage. Trips receivers out to the far side. Connor in shotgun takes a snap, and it bounces on the ground, fumbles the ball. Trojans recover at the 30. The snap went, I don't think Connor was expecting it. It bounced off of him, bounced back towards the center, and the Ash Trojans just jumped on that, and that is about the exact worst opposite start you wanted to begin this second half. Trojans take over at the Ouachita 30-yard line. So Trojans ball, we flip it, go the other way here. So Trojans come to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Waiting on this first snap here. Lindsey is the running back. Sellers is the quarterback. Lions jump off sides. Let's see if they get the flag and they get the penalty. So Trojans get the ball on a Ouachita fumble at the 30, and the Lions give them 5 more on an offside. So now it's 1st and 5 from the 25. So 1st down and 5. Sellers takes the ball. He's looking, wants to go for it all in the end zone. Looking, got a man down there, open, caught. Nope, he dropped it. He dropped it last second.
Going for the kill shot.
Yeah, going for the kill shot and almost had it. Lions fumbled that ball and then gave him a 5-yard offside. So it's 2nd and 5 now for the Trojans after that incomplete pass into the end zone.
Yeah, they got a commotion, Mike. That's what got me caught downstairs. The lady fell on the stairs.
Is that what happened down there?
They've got the stairs blocked off.
Well, it's raining. There's a quick pass already. It's complete for the Trojans down to the 20. Looks like it's going to be a 5-yard completion. Looks like it's enough for a first down. So back to where Des was. Des was the rain. It was a light mist. Then it came down to just pretty steady rain, and that's when the lady fell on the stairs.
Yeah, and so they've got EMTs down there tending to her right now. And that's going to be a touchdown.
Yep, and just a quick pass over them. Touchdown. I just don't really know what to say there. 21-yard touchdown pass. Ash Trojans.
Now that was a run, Mike.
Was
that
it a
was
run?
power.
Okay, I was looking at the stairs. So
looked like a counter type play. Lead up in there, pin and pull.
So 48-12 right now, waiting on this extra point attempt by the Trojans. Lions get the second half kickoff.
Are going for 2.
And they are going for 2.
That's weird. They want 50?
Yeah, they're going to do it, too. There's pass into the end zone, wide open, caught, 2-point conversion, good.
I don't get that.
How was he wide open, Des?
Play action, we committed to the run, and then he just goes to the flats. So you're looking in the backfield, you're expecting a run play, and you got to lock up with the tight end there. Somebody does, and that person that was locked with the tight end was looking in the backfield.
Now we're looking at a pretty strong rain coming down again, and that is going to affect things.
Well, why the 2-point, though?
I don't know. They got the 50, though. Or is it 49? Scoreboard says 48, but I have trust issues with that scoreboard.
Well, they just had 42.
But it was 2-point good. So, Anyway, like I said, I have trust issues with that thing.
Yeah.
Lions on the road next week, Pineville. Now, the Lions are going to have to win that game. They just straight up have to win that game and hope to get into the playoffs with a 4-5 record. And it is possible because the losses are to undefeated Neville, undefeated Ash, undefeated Ruston, and a 2-loss, 3-loss team with West Monroe. So, I mean, and Captain Shreve is still doing well on their schedule. So you look at the power points. Lions have losses, but they've got some. The people that beat them are big teams.
It's 49. Yeah, it's 49-12. So it was 41, right, to 12.
I don't think that's right.
It was 42-12. If it was 41-12, then they 8 points. Yeah, 8 and
I don't know.
It's 9.
Scoreboard says 49-12. We'll just go with that. How about that?
Yeah, it was 41-12. It was 41-12, Mike. They go for 2. But I was trying to figure out why they went with 2. I think they're just working on some 2-point conversion plays.
They're working on everything.
They're practicing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting some reps in. So when they got to have a 2-point, they got some plays.
It's an out-of-control scrimmage is what it is. But
there you go.
Nice, big, booming kick, and it's going way into the end zone. So that'll be a touchback and no chance to return for the Lions. Their second possession of the second half coming in. They trail 49-12 with 9:58 left in the Sonica Swartz third quarter.
Hey, if you still here, you're a real Ouachita fan.
Yes, sir, ma'am, you are.
Shout out to the true, tried, dyed-in-the-wool Ouachita fans here on your Friday night.
Yeah, if you're one of the few true dyed-in-the-wool, send us a quick shout out at ophsradio@gmail.com. We'll see who's real here.
Watching this massacre.
So third quarter score, West Monroe scores. It's 20-14 there. Neville still on top. So, Lions ball. 2 receivers to the left. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Dade gets a handoff, and Dade's going to be pulled down in the backfield. I mean, how are they getting that kind of penetration into the backfield at the?
Well, let's see. Let's see who didn't block their man.
Well, obviously that's what it is, but I don't want to.
You got a walk-up invert type player coming off the edge. He came from the backside. So, Mike, they leave that guy unblocked because they're running that zone to the left, and they don't think he's going to be able to get there.
Well, he got there. 2nd and 11 for the Lions. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right. Connor, he wants to throw. Got a man. Now he's having a run. Throwing deep for Nick Nelson.
On, Nick.
If he can get under it, he cannot.
Just a little too far.
Nick tried.
You know what? I like that. I like Connor out there giving his senior wide receiver a shot to make a big play.
Hey, you know, Des, last week I said something that.
How about the cannon, though? That was a crazy long pass.
Oh, yes.
At the flick of the wrist. All right,
that's what
continue.
it was. No, last week, and I'm going to bring Lee Edwards-Moss, the sideline Chris, into this. You know, last week it was a beautiful night at Neville, Bill Ruppel Stadium, and he got to be on the sideline, and we were up in the press box. Tonight it's raining. Chris, how's that rain down there, buddy?
Well, I tell you what, it feels good, Mike.
I saw you dust your shoulders off, Chris. I seen that.
Yeah, I got you on that. All right, 3rd down and 11 as the Lions are trying to convert this 3rd down attempt. Dade goes in motion.
2.
Connor's looking to throw under pressure. He's got some time now. Got a pass complete to Jordan Brown. He's got the Coney Island connection. 1st down at the 31-yard line. Good pass, good reception.
Yeah, so they're running quarters, and we got good protection. That little underneath hook zone is going to be open there, and we hit it.
So 1st down, Lions out to the 32-yard line converting. They needed 11. They got 13.
And they just trying to keep everything in front of them as a defense there.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Connor fakes to Dade. He's going to keep it himself. Going up the middle. He's got 5 yards. He's close to 8, maybe even 9. Let's see where they mark that one depending on his knees.
So it's the 3rd quarter, right?
Yep.
8 minutes, 49 seconds. 49-12, being dominated. It's almost like you want to get out of here healthy, but you can't just tap out.
Well, the stat that I don't even want to relay to y'all, Ash has had 8 possessions and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
8 possessions and 7 touchdowns. Connor takes his snap. He's looking. He gets away from one guy trying to get there. Throws the pass downfield at the 1st down marker. It is complete. It looks like another Chris Lewis Coney Island connection 1st down, but let's check the flag.
There's a flag in the secondary. It's an interesting area for flag to be thrown. Maybe some illegal contact. But how about Montreal having a sneaky good game passing the ball? He's been flicking it.
He's just a sneaky good athlete.
When he's had time. It's coming back, though.
Yep, it is coming back and going against the Lions. Waiting on White Hat to tell us what that was all about.
OPI? Blocking downfield?
I don't know. Heck, I don't even see White Hat. Where is he?
They give us an answer there, Chris Lewis?
Lee Edwards-Moss is sideline. What was that penalty, Chris? He's checking. I hear him asking. Oh.
Hey, we got IDP number 42. He was covered up.
Oh, illegal. Ineligible receiver.
Yeah, that's it. Dade gets a handoff right side. He gets hammered.
They're tackling weird, bro.
They are, and he did the splits going down on that one. We sure don't need any hamstring or any other kind of issues there.
We just want to get out of here healthy at this point, man. And they rally into the ball, but a lot of their tackles have been awkward tackles. A couple of them horse collars they didn't call.
Loss of a yard, 3rd and 7 now for the Lions. They're at their own 35-yard line. Best thing about this is that Sonica Swartz 3rd quarter clock is ticking, 7:50 right now, and they trail Ash 49-12.
And we had an injured Lion come off the C field. Is that Crenshaw?
I don't see it necessarily.
Yeah, that's Crenshaw, looking like a
handoff. Dade, right side. Dade slips on the wet grass. He was trying to make a cut. He'll get a couple of yards, but it's going to bring up 4th and 5, and that's yet another issue that we haven't really talked about. This new turf at Ouachita seems to be slightly taller than the turf of the past, and it have a tendency of being a little bit slicker, and I think the Lions may be wearing the same cleats they were wearing with the old turf. So on 4th and 6, Lions are going to go for it. They're not going to punt.
And we ran counter there. Wow.
So 4th down and 6. Lions are going for it. Twins formation. Clark goes in motion right to left.
It's an interesting decision. I don't know how I feel about it. No, it's a quick
punt.
punt.
It's a quick punt by Connor.
That.
And look at that bounce it's going to get. It's going to go all the way down inside the 5. Lions down it at the 1.
Come on, man. And you almost, it's like you knew that was going to happen. You knew they were going to come in there out of control and kick it into the end zone. It's like if you don't even do anything, the ball might not go into the end zone.
That's almost a 60-yard punt because Connor it was a quick drop kick there.
What a punt by Connor.
And it rolled and rolled and rolled, and the Gunners were able to get down there and almost messed it up, but stopped it at the 1. So now Ash gets the ball, but it's at the 1.
Wait, they didn't call it a touchback?
No, it's at the 1.
It's touchback, Mike.
Are you sure? You telling me they pushed that ball in?
Yes, they ran it into the end zone. Now it looked.
No,
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
it's
in
at
high
the
school,
1.
it's wherever you touch it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, well, let me learn the rules then. In high school, it's wherever you touch it, it's dead on the spot. Interesting. Okay, so maybe that's why he came in there so out of control.
First,
it don't matter.
And 10 Trojans at their own 1, 99 yards away. If the Ouachita defense wanted to really make an impact here, grab a couple of points, this would be a place to do it.
Safety, please.
So Twins formation, receivers both sides. Sellers keeps the ball, and he's going to throw it, and it's complete. Receiver, there's nobody there. He's out to the 20, 25. First down, and they're at the 1, and you give up a 24-yard pass with very light, soft coverage on that left side.
It's a good play call. It's a risky play call to call the PA sprint out in the end zone, and you've got him coming across, running back coming across the formation. Somebody's got to be in that zone over there, man. They ran him off.
1st and 10, Trojans at the 30. Handoff number 20, new running back in there, and he's running hard too. He's got 15, 16 yards before they push him out of bounds. He's already at midfield. My goodness, Des, it doesn't matter what numbers wearing that, carrying that ball. They're doing great.
I'm still on the play, the end zone sprint out, leak to the running back. To call that play, man. Woo.
Quick snap. Goes to the that number 20 again, and he slips down, takes his own man with him, but he falls down after picking up 11 yards. Where did he get 11 yards from that quickly?
Well, he got the edge. Nobody is setting an edge right now. They're just running off tackle, and he's not even stopping his feet. It's wide open.
1st and 10 Trojans inside Lion territory at the 42. 6:08 left in this Sonic of Swartz third quarter.
This is punishment.
Oh, somebody did somebody wrong there. All right, quick jet sweep pass. Gain of 4 yards over to the left side, pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Nick Kelly's got Lion pride. Some true Lions still tuned in from Nick Kelly, class of 93. Stay up, Lions, from OPHS Radio at gmail.com. Pac-Man Martin tuned in, itching to pick one of those passes off and turn it the other way. LOL, go Lions. Go Tesla, Des. Oh, he heard me talk about your buffet in your trunk.
I didn't say it was my Tesla. Hey, shout out to Lance. I'm glad you ain't sending no bees up here for me this week.
Yeah.
But, hey, you know what? Ash got some bees for us.
Man, they do.
Hey, we need you in the secondary right now is what we need.
Man, he's got something left.
Apart.
Suit him up.
You got a couple drives on you.
2nd down and 6 for the Trojans at the Lion 38. Sellers takes the ball, throws it, 1st down, still on his feet, breaks out of a tackle, and he's down to about the 24-yard line. I'm seeing effort here, Des.
No, it's definitely lackadaisical, and that's going to come from the leadership. I tell you what, Lance Martin wasn't going to sit back there in the secondary and watch his linebackers and such.
OPHS Radio at gmail.com. David says it's tough, but I'm still here. That's David Garner.
Double move.
And there's a pass into the end zone for the Trojans. That one is just off the fingertips, incomplete.
And so they throw Donovan Shine. Got caught, looking at the cheese. They run the pump and hitch and go, and it was there. They trying to. What are they doing to us, Mike?
Well, they got the backup. This is the backup quarterback.
I know the backup quarterback in there doing shoulder pumps and throwing the go ball.
Yeah, he's also a sophomore. Number 7, Max Gassio. 5'11", 170.
He trying to Gassio us up.
He Gassioing something, but he almost had that one there. So, David Garner, appreciate you checking in at OPHSradio@gmail.com. Hanging out, all of us together on a Friday night.
I like it, man.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10. Gassio hands off to the running back. He's only going to get a yard or so. Lions wrap him up on that one.
Yep, and that's a host of Lions there. Jamarcus Jacobs coming through. Looks like they just tried to run inside zone. And you know what? That play was made by our backside end,
if
Blaze Marsala.
Yes. And if you're trying to if you need a little help after this game, well, Craven's Restaurant is they've got the comfort food, but they've also got seafood, cold beer, daiquiris, cocktails, much, much more. What are you craving? Craven's Restaurant, 705 Winsboro Road in Monroe.
We're bailing, though. You're going to show Preston bail.
Yep. Third down, quarterback falls trying to scramble, and then he gets back up, and he's got 8 yards, 9 yards. Heck, he's close to the first down marker there. Backup quarterback scrambled, and everybody's having trouble slipping down there, and that's just the rain coming down.
Yeah, the middle of the field was open for him. Good job by him of just making something out of nothing. That's the backup. That is the backup quarterback in there. Getting his Michael Vick on with number 7.
4th and 1. Trojans going for it.
They ran power read last time in this situation. And there you go. That's what they run.
Quarterback keeps it. Quarterback gets the first down to the 16-yard line. 4th and 1, ahead 49-12, and they go for it and get it.
And once same play they ran the last 4th and 1. I'm a tendencies guy. You have to pay attention to what they do. And we didn't get any penetration in the middle.
Quick snap here. Handoff, running back. Gets a couple of yards there up the middle. I mean, it's
that's Odie coming off the edge. What was that last play? We got to get off the field, baby.
I don't know. I am at a loss for some of the answers on this one.
Whoa, what horn is that?
I thought it was a giraffe in heat or something. I didn't know what that was. Handoff left side over there. Running back's going to get about 3. Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, that was like a death squall.
Jeez.
That was the last gasp for the Lions coming out right there.
3rd and 8 for the Trojans in the red zone of the Lions. They're down to the 11.
But you know what, though? I shout out to Lance and Nick, and it's just checking in on a Friday night. We kicking back. Probably got a couple of brewskis on the porch, watching Ouachita. It ain't the result we want, but we together here.
That's
watching
right.
it.
That's right. All right, 3rd and 8. Gassio, the quarterback, pitches back to the new running back in there, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. I mean, nobody really touched him there either.
We didn't have an alley player. They run. It's just a down. It's a backup running back, downhill toss, pin and pull, and nobody. Look, man. I got A.J. Washington on the loaf. I got Dylan on the loaf. I'm going to call it out because Coach is going to call it out. We're not flowing to the ball right now. We've checked out. It's the third quarter, though, baby. You got a whole other quarter play.
We're 3:06 in this Sonica Sports.
And here's the thing
quarter
that they got to understand. Dylan, AJ, and it ain't just them, but college scouts watch the entire game.
Well, we have looks like either a bad snap or a partially blocked extra point. So first mistake by the Ash Trojans out there, and they miss the extra point, so it's 55-12. Hold that thought. We're coming back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Ouachita Lion football.
If you or a loved one have been the victim of medical negligence or a drug injury, we can help. Do what thousands of satisfied clients have done. Call Jeff Guerrero, the injury attorney, and go Guerrero.
Hey, football fans! Why do you think every generation since 1948 keeps coming back to Tillman Tire? Quality tires at competitive prices, sure, but our service is what keeps them coming back year after year. Tillman customers know we'll do the job right the first time and have you on your way fast. Come see us for tires and brakes Monday through Saturday. Tillman Tire and Wheel, Cypress Street, West Monroe, and Highway 80 Monroe.
Tillman Tire,
a proud sponsor of high school football.
You're so wrong.
We back, baby.
Oh, we are so wrong for that. I need a light for T later.
All right. Now, as I was saying earlier, Mike, you asked what do people play for? Well, first of all, you play for pride. Let's see if Waddell takes one back.
Waddell takes the kickoff at the 2, returns it out to about the 22-yard line. It's a good 20-yard return by Clark.
He's a ball player. He's still out there trying to make plays.
That's right.
And that's in you. Some people just got it in them. But, like, college scouts watch the entire game. They watch how you respond to adversity. And I promise you, if they look up and they say, hey, the game's in hand and you out there just giving up, that doesn't show well on them trying to give you a 4-year scholarship. You know what I mean?
That's right. That is right. Or trying to get an extra star added to your name.
I had
too.
an NFL scout tell me, hey, I saw you lost on this play here, but you picked yourself up, you got off the ground, and you went and stayed and got after it. Like, that's the type of stuff they're looking for.
1:39 left in this Sonica Swartz third quarter. Lions have the ball, trips to the left side. Connor throws, bubble screen. Wydell Clark has it. Best playmaker gets out to about the 26-yard line.
Somebody's still on the ground. I don't like it, man. Goodness.
Maybe it's just somebody sitting on him, mate. Well,
No, he hurt his elbow. He was on the bubble screen.
Yeah,
we tried to run the bubble. It was an excellent block. He held his block up there, got Wydell the ball. And Wydell, like, the contact, and it's just like his arm got caught in that tackle. And we can't afford to lose anybody.
Definitely not a receiver. Lee Edwards, Mazda sideline report. What number is that, Chris?
Stand by. Look like number.
That's Seneca Battle.
Yep, number 80.
Yep, 80.
And he's one of our top producing receivers.
Yes, he is, and only a sophomore. Best thing about Seneca Battle, he's around for a couple more years.
And he'd be battling.
Want to say thank you to Weather Pro Roofing, also Mel's Towing, North Monroe Baptist Church, Randall's Captain Avery, and Origin Bank for sponsoring this broadcast. We will be on the road next week to Pineville. And don't forget Wednesday night, we'll be broadcasting live. I'm going to miss your Wednesday night now. Y'all going to be alone without me for a time at Catahoula's. So, you better tune in. You never know what's going to happen with Dez in charge there. All right, there's the snap. Dade goes in motion, trips formation, and it should have been picked off, but it was in the hands of the defender, but he dropped it, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Trying to hit it real quick in that hole, and there was no hole he was throwing it into. Tight coverage there by the Trojans. Huh?
Did they
started the running clock finally. I've been waiting on the running clock. Thank you for that respite.
Light rain coming down. It's a wet field out there. Trips again on 3rd and 7 for the Lions. Connor takes that snap under immediate pressure, has to pitch the ball to Dade, who breaks a tackle and can't get away from the second tackle. He'll be tackled for about a 7-yard loss. So on 4th and 13, Lions are going to have to punt, and that will happen in the fourth quarter as this clock is now running with a 55-12 Ash Trojan lead.
Dade got up a little gimpy because 55 – all these tackles are weird, bro. They're not just making regular tackles. They grabbing you and folding you up like a lawn chair.
Well, I saw him do the splits like most guys probably don't feel good about doing. And
and I'm just make a regular tackle, Ash. Trojans.
Yes, that's it. All right, we do have its fourth quarter coming up. We'll be back right after this break. You're tuned in to Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
We warmly invite you to join us in worship at North Monroe. Our hearts are dedicated to serving Jesus and growing together as a community of faith. Through the power of worship, the intimacy of small groups tailored for all ages, and our deep commitment to supporting one another as we seek to walk with Christ. Join us on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m. at our Monroe campus. You can also worship with us at our Bastrop campus at 10:30 a.m. For more info, visit us at northmonroe.com.
If you or a loved one have been the victim of medical negligence or a drug injury, we can help. Do what thousands of satisfied clients have done. Call Jeff Guerrero, the injury attorney, and go Guerrero.
Back to action at the Lions Den. Fourth quarter is underway. That's the CFM Enterprises fourth quarter. Most fans have already packed it up, headed out to the parking lot, at least on the Ouachita side, as the rain is coming down and the score's not looking too good. 55-12 Trojans.
Yeah, my folks are packing it up.
Yeah.
And, if they packing it up on Trey, that tells you how bad it is.
That's right. So on 4th down, the Lions are not going to punt. They are going to go for it, and Connor's just going to have to throw it away.
I don't understand that.
And so we're going to turn the ball over inside at the 18. So we're going to give Ash the ball at the 18.
Why not punt on 4th and forever? I don't want them to have 1,000 points on us.
So change possession. Ash takes over in the Ouachita red zone at the 18-yard line.
So basically we conceded a touchdown here just based on that field position. And I like the never say die attitude. But your defense is in a terrible situation, and they've already looked like they laid down.
Well, best thing going for us, you mentioned earlier, is a running clock, and it is nonstop going. It's already down to 11 minutes. So
Bye, family.
Won't be a whole lot of plays left here, but
hey, guess what, though? Look at Ash. They still in the stands.
They still in the stands.
They're like, we drove from Alexandria. We're getting
right.
everything. We're getting our full money's worth. They enjoying this beating in the rain.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left.
You know what?
Trojans have the ball at the 18. Quick snap, jet sweep pass to the man in motion from left to right. Number 88 takes that for about a 3-yard gain. Number 88 for the Trojans is
but guess who it was on
Kirkland
the tackle?
Bates.
Number 4, Wydell Clark, playing both ways, coming down from free safety. He ran down. He was an alley defender. Watch him fill this alley on the jet sweep. Come downhill and makes a great tackle, like a missile, and then he gets up, claps his hand because he's still out there playing. That's a baller.
2nd down and 9 for the Trojans. Snap, handoff, tries the middle.
There we go.
Oh, not much there. Lions are waiting for him there. He may get another yard out of that. But more importantly, the clock is running, so this game will be over soon.
It will be over in 10 minutes.
In literally 10 minutes, this game will be over. That's right.
Yeah, but now the defense look like they're playing with some pride, man. They run a counter. You got them 2 big bodies in there. Don't let the second string score on you.
Second string's already scored, Des.
Again.
Pitch back to the running back. He's trying that right side over there. Lions are going to wrap him up short of the first down, but only by about 3 yards. He's going to pick up 6. So it's going to be 4th down. I'm sure they're going for it. Leading 55-12, 9:30 left in this game.
Mike.
Des.
You want to see a dead body?
Tell me a dead body.
You looking at it. That's a movie reference, man.
Yes.
Anybody that's seen Boys in the Hood.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right, pitch back to the running back, and they meet and greet him at the line. They stop the Trojans on 4th down, so the Lion defense, as you just said, stepped up, got the stop. They stopped the score from being in the 60s, and the Lions will take over with 9 minutes left.
And I know that sounds like not much, but 60 points, it's an emotional difference from giving up 60. How about 55-20 sounds much better.
Okay, let's get the 2-point conversion and that touchdown
exactly.
here.
You got to play these little small victories. How you finish? You got Cam Williams out there running back. You look like, and I'm glad to see that. Get Dade out of the game. He took a hard hit earlier.
Yeah.
We need him healthy.
Cam Williams, the running back, gets the handoff. He's going to try up the middle. He's got fresh legs, and he's going to get 5.
You know, and Dade is not the biggest guy, you know. He's strong.
No, he's the speedster. That's what his job is.
He's a smaller
speed.
guy, you know, and those licks are starting to add up on him. So I like to see that. Why they're trying to be like Travis Hunter out there going both ways. Every snap.
2nd down and 5, and a flag comes in.
I don't know what
whatever it is. It's the way somebody lined up. Somebody lined up offsides.
Yeah.
Unless you see which side it was. It was Trojans.
Yeah. So technically, you can only have offsides. I mean, when they do the offsides, generally it's the defense.
So it was 2nd and 5. That 5 gives them a 1st down. So Lions will take that 1st down at the 22-yard line. 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Connor takes it, hands off, fakes the handoff to Williams, throws a pass to Clark. Clark's trying to beat the guy on the side. He gets out to about the 29. So give him a gain of about 6, maybe 7 on that reception. And Clark was 1 tackle away from taking it to the house.
And that's a creative way to get Clark the ball. Right now, we seeing what we got in our goodie bag that works. Putting some stuff on film.
Jordan Brown lining up on the left side with Clark. Battle to the near side. Connor in shotgun. Hands off Cam Williams. Tries up the middle. And he's trying to get that 1st down yardage. He's going to get 2 of the 3 yards, but not that 3rd one. It will be 3rd down and 1.
That is the Alexandria Senior High band you hear in the background. Credit to the band still being in the stands playing.
Both bands are still in the stands.
That's right.
And it is a pretty steady rain coming down now. 3rd and 1. Lions hand off to Williams. He's got that Chris Lewis Coney Island connection 1st down at the 35-yard line. Lions still fighting.
Cam playing hard, man. Running hard.
Chris Lewis is going to be talking to Benji Lewis for the 3B Equipment post-game show. That is exactly 6 minutes and 33 seconds away.
Trying to score this thing, man.
Lions have it 1st and 10 at their own 36. Snap. Pass complete to Nick Nelson. Nick breaks 2 tackles, gets out to the 39-yard line. Good-looking reception, only gets about 3 yards, but it looked good for Nelson.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything there. That was all Nick and him making that happen. They had the numbers there for the screen. So now you got to counter to that. You got to screen and go. You fake the screen. The guy that goes, the slot pretends to block, and he leaks out into a fade.
2 receivers to the left, and Williams gets the pitch to the left side, trying to break his way. And I see one thing I just noticed is when he is over there trying to pick up extra yards, it almost looked like, was that water that came up?
That's
or was
water. It was water. That was water, yeah. It's not really draining.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a wet field.
I saw that earlier. As soon as it started raining, that happened.
It's a different kind of manufactured sand, round granules of sand, so it doesn't cut anything anywhere on this new field. It's a beautiful field. I mean,
yeah, but the water looked like maybe it's pooling.
Yeah, I noticed that. 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. Connor wants to throw. Looking, got a man, Brown, and it went, I don't know if it went just past him or through his hands, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down at the 40.
Yeah. Tried to get it to him on the road through the one ball. Maybe need to soften it up a little bit.
Well, it's one that you can probably go ahead and call here at 4:50 left in the game and the running clock. 55-12 is going to be a strong Ash victory. They will take a 9-0 record back home next week to take on the Neville Tigers.
No, if we don't get this first down, they have enough time to score, and they're going to try to score.
All right, Clark gets it on 4th down, and he is going to lose 2 yards, trying to get extra yards, and he's just trying to play make. But, again, the Lions turn the ball over on downs. Ash takes over at the 39.
Yeah, they've been really, really good on the screen game.
Smoke Matthews, class of 94, still listening at work. Teammate of Nick Kelly, class of 93, Forever Lions. We know all about Smoke. In fact, Smoke, I told them to go ahead and do what we were talking about doing, that I had your number on speed dial. We can all get out of jail no matter what Dez does.
Big Smoke, hopefully they don't need us. We got Lance over there with the sheriffs. We got the bail bondsman. We got any judges on the call?
We probably do. Probably do.
Hey, I like that doing the classes. We got 07. We have 93. What other class we have?
Well, he's 94. Smoke's 94.
Okay, yeah.
So Trojans ball, 1st and 10 at the Ouachita 38. Clock is running at 3:45 left in the CFM Enterprises 4th quarter. Quick pass to the wide receiver that went in motion on that jet sweep. He's going to pick up 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, Des? Yeah.
They got 3 minutes of this, but they have enough time to score. And they're still, so we're going to have to we got to bow up, man, again.
2nd down and 8. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Hand off, running back, nothing there. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and 9 now for the Trojans. Clock running at 3 minutes.
There we go. That's what should have happened when they put the 2s in the first time.
Lions on the road to Pineville next week. They must win if they want to make the playoffs. Hey, if they don't win, as you said, they don't deserve it.
Hey, T-Lake, click to the camera. Show our camera. This is how we feel. This is how we feel right now.
I'm trying, bro. 3rd down and 9. Rarely do I sit down in a game.
Yeah, I know, right? That is true.
All right, now they're back to action. They're taking all the time in the world that they can, and we appreciate that.
Fumble.
Ball is snapped, hits the man in motion. Quarterback picks it up, and he will be sacked back at the 50. It's going to be 4th and about 23 for the Trojans with 2:17 left. So barring a miracle here, 55 will be the final score by the at least by the Trojans.
No, we're going to score again. Caden Powell, but how about that? Let me give a shout-out to Powell, number 57, wearing my college number, coming in. This is why you keep playing. Like, that's a memory right there. Getting a big sack in the backfield.
And that was a big one.
Yeah.
But on 4th down, they're not going to punt. They are going for it.
They got it last time.
I know. Oh, I know. Now the Ouachita band plays.
Try
to create a little bit of noise. Quarterback has it. Back to pass. He's under pressure.
Get another
They've
sack.
Got him. No, he gets away. He's looking to throw. Caught. Hit a beast hit. And I'm seeing water coming up all over that field down there. He did catch the ball at about the 31. He took a lick and a half, and the Lions, because he did not pick up that first down, Lions take over on downs.
And that was DeAndre Mansfield coming down like a man on the field.
Chris Lewis, Lee Edwards-Moss's sideline. Man, I'm seeing puddles from that rain down there. I'm not used to seeing that on a turf field.
Well, Mike, I'll tell you one thing. I'm actually walking down here. My socks are soaking wet. I don't know if the field holding water or what, but it's not a good feeling.
I'm in the dry press box. I just wanted to let you know I feel you, man, okay?
Well, that's okay. Just know your time is coming.
2 receivers, right and left, hand off. Cam Williams breaks a tackle, but not the second one. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. 52 seconds. We have about 1, maybe 2 plays left, and this one will go final. Lions will lose this one and go to 3-5.
Yeah.
Man, it makes that Captain Shreve game. You want it back so bad because at least you could be 4-4. You know, if you could.
Ooh,
that was a 2-point conversion there.
To have that.
Ruston was a blocked extra point. West Monroe was a missed 2-point conversion, and those are 3 victories that just slipped away.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. This will be the last play of the game. 55-12. Ash will win tonight. See if the Lions can do something here last minute. Hand off to Cam. He hits that line. Nothing doing there.
All right, blow the whistle.
He'll get a yard.
Jeez.
And that should be it. It is. So we are going final here. Lions lose another tough one. I mean, it was 41-14 last week, 55-12 this week. Not a good trend, but we know how strong these teams are that they're playing. Pineville next week with 3 or 4 victories. Heck, as many as the Lions have.
What did Denny Green say? You are what your record says you
well,
are.
Then
but
Lions are a 3-5 team then.
Yeah, but context matters, and we know that one play difference in 2 games. Now Ruston and West Monroe
and Captain Shreve
and it's 3. That's 3 wins right there taken off of that. And I think that kind of weighs on a team.
I think
like
so.
This.
I think they're carrying that. You're right.
You don't
Would you say you let a
that
game
go.
in the past beat you in the future?
I had a coach say don't let a loss beat you to become
Twice.
2 losses.
Yep.
You can't get beat twice by one, and it can happen.
All right, Chris Lewis is looking for Benji Lewis down there. We call that our Lewis cousins down there, Benji and Chris.
Hey, I feel bad for our sideline camera. I got Devontae McFarland, our sideline cameraman. His first Ouachita game as a cameraman. He's a Neville alum. Didn't miss the Neville West Monroe game to see this and watch this.
Good job, man. Good job.
But he picked a great one to come see in the rain.
All righty. Teams are still shaking hands at the 50-yard line. Plenty of Ash Trojans out there. Ouachita will be going over for the alma mater to be played, and hopefully Chris Lewis will grab Benji real quick, and let's do this 3B equipment post-game show.
And if we can get Chris to come towards us a little bit.
Yeah, Chris, turn around, point, and hold that microphone high, please, sir. All right, there you go. That's good.
Coach, tonight was one of them nights where they just came in and got the best of us.
Yeah, that's a good team, man. Ash is a very good team. We didn't come out to play tonight. That's what it appears to me. They don't need any help, with their offense, and we missed tackles right and left. We lacked execution. Some of the same things that have been plaguing us, and I've got to do a better job of getting our guys prepared, to meet people's enthusiasm. They came in here on fire, and again, I've said this before, we're not coming out and playing with any enthusiasm, and it shows. They controlled the offensive and defensive line of scrimmage, and that's tough. When you can't really get anything going because they're winning the battle in the trenches, and that shouldn't be so. Not the way it was. But I'll do a better job, and we'll do a better job, and we'll get ready for next week and the playoffs, hopefully.
Well, Coach, this is water up under the bridge, so next week you're going to Pineville where it's kind of like a game that must win.
Yeah, I mean, we got to win it, man, and we've got to do a better job starting on Monday with practice. We've got to increase our focus and be ready to come out, and remember that this is the sport that they love playing. What we love playing, what we've done our whole lives, and come in with that kind of excitement because we did not have it tonight, and that's unfortunate. But anyway, we'll get better and we'll do things better. But this was a tough one tonight on a lot of fronts.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, head football coach, athletic director Benji Lewis. 55-12 is our final score. Chris Lewis, while you're there, final thoughts down there as you're on that wet field and rain most of the second half. My goodness, that was a tough one.
It was a tough one, Mike. I mean, the Lions came out in the first quarter missing tackles. When you tackle it, and Dez, you have to wrap up.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you know, they went up. You know, they shot the points up real quick, and the Lions, the morale just kind of went down from there. And not only that, but there was some great opportunities that they missed where we could have kind of cut this, you know, cut the score.
The missed
in half.
interception, the missed fumble, that the Lions should have had both of those. Yeah, you're right, Chris. And final score, 55-12. Ash wins it. They go into next week's game undefeated at 9-0, the longest winning streak in the state. And I'm trying to see if there is a score. It is Neville 27, West Monroe 14, 9.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So, wow.
Yeah.
So
that one's still got a little football left to play in it, but kind of playing out how I thought it would play out.
If Neville wins, it'll be undefeated Neville coming in.
No, it's 4 minutes left to go, Mike.
Okay, is it 4?
27, so that game's pretty much in hand.
What is it, 27 what?
27-14.
Okay,
Neville over West Monroe.
Well, it ain't over till it's over.
Rebels have the ball, so they got enough for a couple possessions. They need 3 possessions.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. So, anyway, so back to here. It looks like Neville will be playing Ash, both as undefeated, if Neville is able to continue on and take that victory from West Monroe. And Lions will go down next week. Neville will go to Ash. Lions will go to Pineville. And that's going to be how the regular season wraps up with Neville, Ouachita at Pineville and Alexandria down there.
Yeah, and
next week.
Must win. You kind of got to flush this. We've had a couple of games like that, unfortunately. But you got to flush this game. It's got to be gone. There's nothing to be gained from this game. Nothing.
Well, flush it before we leave the stadium.
We need a neuralizer like Will Smith from Back to the Future.
Yeah,
flashy thing me.
No,
Chris,
Men in Black.
Chris,
Men in
yeah,
Black.
Men in Black. Chris, you got one of them flashy things. Flashy thing me. This is gone. And we
don't ask Chris about flashy things. Now.
Hit me with the neuralizer.
That's it.
And I'm going to come over to Coney Island Connection and get some good food and forget about this one.
Absolutely. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. So many people, including Lee Edwards Mazda and Origin Bank and Tillman Tire, Mel's Towing and Jeff Guerrero Law Firm. All of that makes a difference. Thank you. And that we'll see you Wednesday night at Catahoula's. I can't be there. Dez is in charge. Oh, my goodness. Look out for that.
Sean Fox, too.
And then Friday night at Pineville. So be on the lookout for that. Final score here, 55-12. Ash takes it. For Chris Lewis on the sideline, Fuzzy back at the radio studio, T-Lay and his camera crew. For Des Lighton, I am Mike Downhour, and we will see you guys next week. You've been tuned in and listening to the Ouachita Lions Sports Network.
If you were just in a car crash, the insurance company could already be calling you. Don't talk to them, talk to us. The call is free, and the difference could mean going into debt or getting the settlement you deserve. Pick up the phone and call us right now. Don't wait. Call Creed & Creed, 387-5800. You can count on Creed & Creed. Call today, 387-5800. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklamas with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
Garvin's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats is now open. 2 incredible and delicious institutions now under one roof. Fresh cut steaks, stuffed meats, and wraps.
He's got fresh seafood of every kind, along with boiled shrimp, barbecue ribs, sausage, and chicken. Plus, there's always grab-and-go dishes if you're not cooking.
Randall's is also taking ham and turkey orders for the holidays.
Randall's Captain Avery Seafood and Specialty Meats, 1 block off 165 at 2607 Fur Rand, Monroe.
Hi, I'm Melanie, class of 2018.
Hi, I'm Matthew, class of 2020. And our dad owns Mel's Towing.
We don't want your arm and leg, we just want your toe.
343-9998.
Go on!